Hello everyone, I'm Propaganda Panda, and today I'm joined by Dwarvintime and JD for a pretty special kind of video as a prelude for the Emu Cup, which starts in 2 days. So before each Emu Cup, we always send a questionnaire to all the participants and ask them a bunch of questions about most gameplay related things, which are usually very interesting. Just give a pretty good glimpse and good insight into how the top players in the world see the meta right now. And yeah, today we're gonna go through them together with you two. So yeah, say hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
BDA is down at the moment, so I have nothing better to do.
Also, you just won the game, so now it's not the time to queue for another one and to get tilted again. And yeah, so none of you two have seen the results yet, right? So you're gonna just react live.
Yeah, you haven't
see how this goes.
shown us the result.
Yeah, of course. I've been very secretive about this.
Yeah,
So
but I was gonna play Azul while doing this, but BDA is down.
I mean, you're so bad at this, I think that's totally fine. You don't need the brain resources for this.
That's why I need to play it.
Okay, so let's just start right away. So yeah, we had 61 votes overall. So we have 64 participants. So I guess 5 people just didn't bother to answer, which is fine. Of course, it's voluntary. And we also asked BDW and D-Man.
So question, do you wanna expose the 5 people who didn't answer? Like shame them?
Maybe not, but I mean, I will link the spreadsheet with all the answers later in the video description. Then you can see for yourself who didn't answer.
Okay, can you type the names even if you don't want to expose them in the video?
I think we're going to see it later anyway. I have this presentation with all the top answers, but if you want to see individual votes, we can also look at the spreadsheet later on, and then you're going to see anyway who didn't answer. But let's just say there are five naughty people who didn't answer. So we just asked also BDW and D-Man instead. So I mean, for those who don't know, D-Man can't participate this Emu Cup, sadly. So yeah. All right. So let's start with a little bit of a fun one. Average age. We had a discussion in Discord lately that board gaming is a bit of a boomer hobby. So how old do you think the average Emu Cup participant is?
31.
31.
Oh, come on. That's my guess. 32.
Well, Dwarvintime would have got this right, I guess.
What the
Yeah,
hell?
Go. I'm so good.
It's 32.
Oh, look at me go.
Yeah.
But if they're born 92, they're 33 this year, right?
I mean,
So it should be
This
33.
year, but it's January, bro.
Yeah, it was 92.8 or so. So yeah, 32 is pretty accurate, I would say. I mean, I think the number of sub 25 people is I don't know, less than 10. Most of us are late 20s, 30s. So, I mean, you kind of keep your age a secret, Dwarvin, but we all know that you're super young, probably still haven't escaped puberty yet. So, I don't know.
True.
Because, I mean, you're also your 30s, right? So am I right now. So, sad life.
Yeah, I'm 31. That's why I guess 31.
Okay.
I'm the average you know.
Okay, I mean, I just turned 30, so we both still below average. I mean, but yeah, for those who older and into the hobby, don't feel like you're a fossil or anything. As I said, it's a boomer hobby, so it's totally fine. And yeah, pets. We also asked for pets. Not going to go too long to this. So it's basically 50-50. For those who have pets and don't.
Okay, question.
Yeah.
Do you know the average person, how many percentage of the average person have pets? Are you more inclined to have pets when you play Ark? Because I assume so.
I would think so, yeah. I mean, I don't know the stats, but just from gut feeling, I would say so, yeah. And nearly everyone just has cats and dogs, of course. I mean, JD, you have both, right? As far as you know. So, yeah. But I mean, shout out to Derek Hoor, who has a pet pig. So there's that. And yeah, okay. Now that we've warmed up a little bit, let's get to the serious stuff.
I hate to break it to you guys, but we are actually below average. In the US, 66% of households own a pet, so we are subpar.
Yeah, but the US isn't the entire world, you know?
Very true.
Yeah, okay. I mean, but okay, we're also kind of young, probably poor, so it's not that easy to have a pet. But
What do you mean, kind of young? You said it was a boomer.
yeah.
hobby.
Come on, the average age of the population is what, like late 40s, early 50s. So I don't know. We're still young. Come on, guys. Yeah. We also asked for favorite board games. Yeah, not gonna let you guys guess. Just gonna go through it quickly. Terraforming Mars. Unsurprisingly, the favorite game by far. I mean, I guess it's somewhat similar to Ark Nova, like tableau builder, but also
What did I answer?
some troll answer. But I just put Dune in. I think I just assumed that the true answer is Dune. So
Wait,
Yes,
what did I say? Did I say TFM?
no, you didn't say anything.
Wait, really? No, I definitely put something down.
No, you didn't. I mean,
This is crazy.
I thought you.
So my actual favorite game is Snakes and Ladders. So
Oh yeah, true. Yeah,
really.
control stuff. But I thought you liked like
Yeah.
Nidavellir and Dog Lover and stuff like this.
Am I? Is it possible to see my answers while doing this? Because I'm curious, like
Yeah,
what
sure.
the correct answer is.
Sure.
Yeah, can you link it to me?
No, we can see you on the stream now.
No. Just link it to me, and I'll just.
Yeah, no.
Don't expose my stupid answers. You know?
All right, I'll link it to you later. Okay.
No, do it now.
No. I don't.
Later.
Later. Yeah. Also, other answers.
Letting different alive.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Just want to say, like, Twilight Imperium got 3 answers. You will love this, JD, right? Your favorite game. So, yes, that. But I mean,
Sorry, what was my favorite game?
I just want to say, like, Twilight Imperium got 3 answers because it's a game that you love so much. So,
Oh my fucking god.
so for those who don't know, D&D is the biggest Twilight Imperium hater in history, probably. But yeah, I mean,
I love the idea of Twilight Imperium. It's just like
way too fucking long.
it's a bit similar, like what is it called? The one with machines.
No fucking clue.
The one with machines?
Yeah, it came to BGA recently. Sam played, or like months ago. It's like set in the World War II era, but alternative version, and you have like machines and stuff.
Oh, Scythe?
Whirl Engines, the board game? No.
What did Panda say?
Did you talk about Scythe because it's also a game you hate? Or
Oh yeah, Scythe. Exactly.
okay.
So I think that game and Twilight Imperium has the same issue. Like they seems to be very epic and building up to stuff, and then they just suddenly end, or like something bullshit happens, and like it's over in one move.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I can understand hating these kind of games, and I mean, it's also not surprising that we all love like card-driven games, I guess, except Terra Mystica here, like it's tableau builders. Also, like, did you know that Matthias Wigge, the designer, is also a card lover? Did you know that he was a competitive Magic player?
I did not.
So yeah.
No, but that checks out a
Yeah.
lot.
I mean, it kind of shows in how he balances the game, right? So, I mean, and also shows he's pretty competent at it. So, yeah, that's it. But okay, now let's get to the actual game-related questions. So, we asked for the best card in the game. I'm gonna let you guys guess a little bit. I mean,
it's Explorer.
Explorer.
The question is
Explorer. Fuck, I said it first.
Yeah, okay.
No, okay, pal. No,
Okay.
I mean,
I
the
didn't
question is
say
what's
first, but
number
I was
2?
wrong.
What's number 2? Probably not Asian Rhino, number 2.
Oh no. Let me think about number 2 for a bit. I'm gonna say Tech Institute number 2.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a better guess.
I mean, Tech Institute is an answer, yeah. So, I mean, it's actually kind of wild that Explorer and Sunbear are ahead of the rest by a huge margin. Like, I think these two have like 60-70% of the votes.
Oh, man, Sunbear was my guess for number 3.
But what do you think about 4 people thinking Waza Special is the best card in the game?
Not serious people.
I can see it. But the thing with Vasa is you kind of remember the games it pays off. Like when you get it done super early and you don't have any problems drawing small animals. But you don't remember the games where it doesn't work out.
Yeah, other games we don't play, we just can't play it at all, right?
Yeah, exactly. Because
So-
I think like flexibility is very important in Ark Nova, and it's not a very flexible card.
Yeah.
So it's not very consistent.
I mean, it's for sure a card that is like its evaluation is varying quite a lot because, like, for example, I don't rate this card very much. I have it like in B tier or so, which is probably the lowest of everyone. But I mean, we're just talking about like animals in the Discord server, right? Like that, and that even animals that are rarely played but have a high ceiling, like I don't know, like tigers, giant panda or so, are still better than mid cards that can be played all the time.
No, the reason I mean I think it's gotten worse though. I used to like it a lot,
Yeah.
but like no build's better now. It's worse with no build.
Yeah, true.
Like it's just I don't know. It just
I
doesn't.
think it's an issue with the alternative maps. Like, because the games are quicker, and it's harder to get to 6 rep.
True.
Like, for example, there's no 2 rep on Silver Lake, and it's harder to connect to 2 rep on ICP, etc.
Yeah, honestly, 6 rep. I have so many games where I don't get to 6 rep until like, or like ever, or until like, I don't know, the last round or something like this. So
Yeah, there's like
Yeah.
yeah, there's so much more degenerate gameplay. Like it
Yeah.
just
I mean, you can also look at other answers. Side entrance, still kind of beloved, I guess.
mm, yeah.
Two people literally answered Eurasian brown bear, which I don't know. I don't get it.
No. Like I know it's a good card, but like
Yep, and also,
I can't justify that.
how did only 2 people answer native farm? If you talk about high ceiling cards, I mean, this is the card with the highest ceiling, for sure,
I'm
no?
surprised I'm just surprised it was less than was a special, less than side entrance.
Yeah, bro.
I mean, I guess everybody who would put native farm just likes explore better, which is why it got kind of like blocked out.
Yeah, but I mean, the fact that side entrance has more votes than native farm, like, sorry, man, but who did we invite? Like, I can't really agree with this.
You invited them. You
Yeah,
made
I
this
know,
tournament.
I know, I know. So there's it. Also, so
Can you actually send a document though? Because I think it would be very interested to
yeah, okay,
see
okay, wait.
was.
Yeah. So also, like, obviously, we had a bunch of answers with just 1 vote. So I just like named some which I found noteworthy or interesting or so. So Monkey Do, like, I think unanimously seen as one of the best players in the world, put Federal Grants, which I think is the card which is like, I mean, it's tumbling down the tier lists. I feel like most people don't rate it that highly at all anymore. So I'm surprised that he still thinks it's the best card. And also, Random Ronnie put Sponsors 2, and Sponsors 2 is like the Marine World action card, which gives you money, which is an
I
interesting
mean,
choice.
that's kind of base. Yeah, I think that that's probably right.
Yeah.
Wait, sorry, what card did you put?
So Ronnie put Sponsors 2, and Sponsors 2 is the Marine World sponsor card, which gives you money.
Oh yeah, that one is great.
Yeah, right. I mean, if you only take action cards, like even upgraded sponsors, like even the normal in the base game, I don't know, could make an argument that it's the best card. But yeah, I mean, do you guys remember what you guys voted for?
I'd just put explore.
Explorer, I think.
Yeah, I think we all put Explorer, right? Because we know the game. Okay, worst card. Not sure if they're gonna be too much surprises here.
Emu #1.
It's not number 1 actually.
Wait, what? No, wait.
It's only number
Wait.
2.
It's probably some really bad
Let me
spot.
think. Also, don't look ahead, Dars. Doran. I miss Dars, man. I'm gonna say Sea Turtle Tank. Because I think that's what I put.
I don't think.
No. Free range World Monkeys.
Yeah,
That's
I was just saying you was. Yeah, so it's once again pretty
Okay,
big gap between 1 and 2.
That's just no way. What?
Yeah. I mean, like Doran and me were just talking about it yesterday a little bit. Like, I also put free range, but I think, like, thinking about it again, I think it's not correct. I don't think free range is the worst. Like,
Yeah,
some
it's definitely not.
on some
It's
maps, it's
definitely
pretty
not.
good, right? Like Silver Lake,
It is,
OBS. I mean, the Emu is just
ICP, it's got on ICP.
yeah, true. So I mean,
It's situational, and it's a sponsor with a tag. There's so many spreads where like you get like 2 appeal from it, and then you use the monkey tag, and it's just good. I don't know, like even if
yeah,
like if there's because I wouldn't put any species sponsor like a species tag with or like content tag with this on a sponsor low because there's so many hands where it's just good. Like I don't know.
I don't know what
Uh,
good.
the, the thing that's most surprising though, Northern Cassowary, #5. But it's not bad card. They just hate. I guess they just hate Australia partners who, but it's not a bad card at all. I like
I
Cassowary.
think you have to give some context to, because like it's definitely the worst partnership animal, right?
Yeah.
And like they are usually pretty strong. I think the African predator, what is it? Like a
Leopard.
Leopard, yeah.
I like
leopard,
Cassowary
leopard. Yeah,
better than
yeah. I
Leopard
think like
most
that
of
one
the
is
time.
also pretty bad, but
Really, I think it's pretty good actually. But I mean, we'll come to this later. Like Leopard also gets mentioned in some other categories a little bit. But yeah, I mean, I think the thing about free range is just it has a decent ceiling or even very high ceiling. Like in Silver Lake, it can be like native farm at home. So
5 appeal literally right away, and it's
yeah,
a tag.
yeah, and I mean, you can probably get like 2 or 3 shields out of it if you really greed for it. Um, so yeah, I mean, Dwarven, you put Aquatic Park, I think, right? Uh,
Yes, yeah,
which I think is a
I'm
based,
right.
it's a base choice, gotta say.
Yeah,
So yeah, I mean, yeah, like you often don't think about endgame cards. Like for example, in the last poll, I think Randall put favorite zoo as the best card. Like now in the current meta, it's not the best card anymore, but back then, I think it was a reasonable choice. Um, so yeah, also Ronnie again coming with the Marine World cards, any of the new association cards. I mean, I wouldn't say any, just the one that lets you hire a worker. Easily the worst.
I don't know. I haven't played around with it, but I feel like if there's like a surely higher worker in ICP or research institute isn't like bad.
no, it's fucking dog shit. It's
Yeah,
so
I
bad.
think so too.
Well,
It's literally only it's only bad for you because there's another button you have to, or you don't have to click more buttons, but it's kind of annoying to even have the button. Literally negative EV, you know.
Yeah, honestly, I think so too. It's like I'm very happy with the balancing overall, but I think with this card, I don't know if they were trolling. Like I don't know what the idea behind this was, but it just doesn't work. I mean, maybe we change our opinion, but yeah, I don't know.
I'm not gonna change my opinion on that.
Yeah,
There's no way.
probably. I mean, often like if you look at something like Science Institute, sponsorship primates, engineer, I'm not quite sure if any sponsor actually can be the worst card in the game. Like saying as someone who voted for free range, but yeah, I don't know. But if you guys have anything else to remark, then let's go to the most overrated card.
ooh,
Oh, this is interesting. I don't remember what I put, but I'm gonna say, I guess Dwarven put taco.
I didn't put Daco now.
He actually did not.
Do you remember what you put?
Yeah, science library.
Huh. Well, what did I put, Panda?
I don't quite remember.
Most overrated card #1, Golden Eagle #2, Bald Eagle #3, Side Entrance. That's my call.
So Side Entrance, Eagles.
Wait. This is really hard. Let me guess. But I guess like Sirens is gonna be number 3. But like 1 and 2.
Yeah, Side Entrance is up there. Let me look what you answered, JD. I kind of forgot also myself, but I can look up on the phone. So yeah,
Oh, it's not just coming in anything to me, but I'm also playing Azul, so I'm a bit distracted.
you put. Oh, you put Native Farm. The fuck?
I
What?
did?
Yeah.
Okay, that checks out.
What?
I don't think the majority input native farm.
Yeah, no, but wait. You really think? Aren't you the biggest native farm lover in the world?
Yeah, but it's very overrated at the moment.
Wow.
Like people putting it S plus tier, like best card in the game, etc.
Interesting. But why? I mean, I thought you loved it so much. What made you change your mind? Or is it more like you still rated the same, but the others just began to overrate it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, okay. So we have a tie between Silentons and Eagles in general, both with 9 votes. So most just said Eagles, some specified Golden Eagle, but yeah. Vet at 6. Actually kind of surprised me. I was considering Vet for the most underrated card, to be honest.
To be fair, it does get overrated by bad players, or not bad players, lower elo players, where they'll be like, "Oh yeah, this vet's great," and then they'll play it for like 2 money, and like
Yeah, that's fair. I mean,
save
the worst
50%
part about
of
Vet
it.
is that you just forget about its effect, right? Like, if everybody remembered it, I think it would be pretty good. So it's like skill issue. But that's just my
So
opinion.
true.
I mean, like for example, BDW also put Vet as most overrated. So I guess, yeah,
I honestly think Vet is underrated.
I also think it's underrated. Like it's been overhated so much that it's become underrated.
Yeah, I think the issue is when I did replay analysis with Sam, like in the beginning of BGA on BGA, the beginning of Ark Nova on BGA.
Yeah.
I think I said like that was overrated, but I think like I want to at least pretend I have some sway in the public opinion here.
Yeah. No, I actually remember this. I think in this game you also played Vet blank. Like, so.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I think back then it really was overrated. Like, some people were literally like snapping it for no reason at all. But yeah, I mean, since then a lot of changes, obviously. And
Yeah,
then,
exactly.
yeah, elephants also very high. I mean, elephants also very controversial, I would say. Like, Dwarvin, you're an elephant hater, I think, right? Because JD and me are elephant lovers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a point bomb. I say it's the worst point bomb, but every point bomb is good, so I wouldn't put it. Like I don't know. I'd consider it for most overrated for sure, just because people rate it. Like at least the general player base rates them so highly, which I really don't. But yeah.
I think they're
Re for
underrated.
Science Library. Glad to see that my take is
Yeah, but
somewhat popular.
I also think elephants are kind of like I think they're overrated probably by like the like average player or the lower rated players, but I think they're underrated by top players.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I mean, there's a reason I didn't put it down right for
Yeah.
most overrated card. I think it's pretty adequately rated. I put Science Library because like I'm not saying it's a bad card, but it's definitely the one of the sponsors that people rate super highly, like almost carte blanche that they really shouldn't be, you know? It's not a like there's some games where I see the opponent play Science Lab. I mean Science Lab Return 1. I'm like, okay, I don't really care. And I just never play a science tag the other game, gets them like 3 money, and then maybe the end game shield, and like sure, like it's okay, but I don't I don't know. Um I definitely think it's overrated by the top players as well. I think they
I don't think it's overrated, but it's also because I've been kind of low on it in the past. I don't know how other people feel about it, but
I feel like the
I
general
think it's
like
very
even the
solid. Like,
general top players rate it very like pretty highly, which is why I put it overrated. But yeah, because like the thing with the overrated section, it's like it's not what's a what's a bad card. It's like what's a bad card relative to how it's rated.
Yeah.
And so people are gonna put like, yeah, see, most overrated card Emu. Like what is that? That doesn't make any sense.
I think
It's
that's
not
people just
rated.
trolling. They're just trolling, I think.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, I mean, just to prove your point, right? Personally, I think I have Science Library as like the 6th best sponsor in the game or so. So like close to S tier.
Yeah, see overrated.
Yeah,
Look.
but I mean, like what I like about Science Library is just like it's like useful like at any stage of the game. So like your starting hand, if you play it, it gives you money, and if you play it late, it's probably going to give you points. So I just value this very highly. But I could see why people don't think like I don't know. It's not a game-winning card on its own or so. Like if you play it in round one, it's decent. Like the effect trickles in and all this. It's end-game shield most likely, but I don't know. Its strength is not really. You can't really feel it. I would say unless you play it for
Also,
8
I
points.
actually think this is another thing. I do think the end game is actually harder to hit than people would like to admit. Because in the modern meta where you're releasing so much,
Yeah, true. I
and
guess.
a
Yeah.
lot of the time there's a project with a specific animal icon that you're going for. Like a lot of the time, it just ends up not being worth it to go for the science library end game. This is why I'm not as high on. Like I love guided school tours, but that's honestly mostly because the early CP is really valuable,
Yeah.
rather than the fact that it's a 7 point card with the end game. I find there's a lot of situations where I end up not even getting the end game on it. It's the same with federal grants. Like, oh my God, federal grants so good, it's 3 points, but it's not a lot of the time, you know.
Yeah. I mean the same with taco, right?
In the modern meta.
I mean, it's not that you can't hit it, but often you need to like put in active effort to hit it, and then often it's just not worth it. Like to try to get some users repped just for the end game.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, but I mean, oh yeah. By the way, I put common European adder, but I know that Dwarvin, you're not gonna
There's
agree with this.
literally two people who rate it, and it's the two people in this Discord call. What do you mean overrated?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he actually put adder as the most underrated. So
Yeah, because you and Sam are like stupid.
I don't
Y'all
know.
know there's two people who rate cards.
I mean, I'm not saying that the adder cannot literally win you the game. I just wish like it's an extra action, but it gives so little appeal that you're basically sacrificing half of your animal's action. So I don't know. I just will. If it cost like 15 money and gave 4 appeal or so, then I would rate it much higher. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, just mentioning most underrated cards. So we know that JD put the adder. The adder is not up here. But yeah, once again, let you guys guess what is considered the most underrated. And Dwarven, you will like the results.
I actually don't know.
I mean, do you remember
It's
what you
really hard
put?
to think. I don't actually remember. Uh, oh wait, no. Oh yes, I do. Yeah. Watson Small Animal Program. That's what I put.
Yeah. Okay, it's Wadas is up there. Water Small is one of the top 3
Really?
choices. Yes.
I thought that was a take that like was pretty unique to me, but I'm not as contrarian as I would as I thought.
Yeah.
That's cool. Wait a second. Underrated. Yeah, that's tough. I get nothing off the top of my head.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's fair. It's a tough one, right? So, uh, Water Special actually won. I guess not surprising if 4 people think it's the best card in the game. And then you have Water Small and Hippo, both with 4 votes. So I mean, the spread is very, very wide, of course. It's a
See,
tough one.
this is what I mean. I think that Hippo is a bad pick because I feel like it is rated pretty properly. Like if you have an Africa Zoo, people love the Hippo.
Yeah, true.
I guess what they're saying is you should be taking Africa Partner Zoo more because Hippo is so good. But like if you have the Partner Zoo, like people love that animal, so I don't know why it's underrated.
I actually have a great answer for this.
Go ahead.
It's me in Azul. I almost beat the 900 player. Like I was gonna win if I wasn't distracted with this, but I did
Okay,
like a
Sure.
huge bump.
you didn't win though.
Yeah, but I was gonna win unless. But I did a huge blunder because I had to focus on this.
Sure, bro.
Okay, sure.
But what's your hot take, or was it just about Uzu?
Wait, what?
Because
Okay, let's get back to the topic.
Yeah.
Subject. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'll stop playing Azul.
Okay.
yeah. I guess Hippo is still somewhat underrated by like average players. I mean, in a way, Hippo is like nearly as good as an eagle. Like extra actions are extra actions, right? And I don't know. Like getting to break on the opponent, or even just playing a very good sponsor. Just pretty nice. But yeah, spread is pretty high. So here we have other answers. So yeah, Dwarvin, you put rather small. JD had adder. I had grizzly bear actually, which also got another answer. Also, still love to see Australian pelican up there because this was my answer last questionnaire, I think.
Glowworm for underrated is a pretty.
I wanna. Oh, never mind. But I wanna change my answer on most overrated card to
Okay.
diversity researcher.
I was surprised you didn't answer this. Yeah. Because I mean, I know that you're not that high on it, but
I think it's great when it's great, but like people are super high on it for some reason.
Do you know the actual good take here? Expert on Australia. That's a great
Yeah.
take. I really like that.
I actually agree. Yeah, I think so too. So I think like Randall and Boxer both answered Expert Australia. So obviously two very high-rated players, so they got to know something.
Oh yeah, no, I love Expert on Australia. It's like I feel like it's close to on par with Expert on Asia. No, that's exaggerating, but it's
What?
no, because
no way.
it's pouching is like because no, I'm not like I'm
Are we talking base game or marine rules here? Because I can agree with this if it's marine rules, but
well, partially marine rules, but also in the base game, like it's probably tied with Expert on Africa, I think, in terms of good sponsor. Because like okay, it's if you think about it, we rate cable car and aquarium highly. Like imagine if you had like it's not as good as those, but those are like S tier, like S tier level, right? It's 3
Yeah.
appeal immediately, assuming no tags. Every time you play a tag, it's an aquarium, assuming you have a or a cable car bonus, assuming you have a card. For a continent icon, it's definitely I might say it's better than Africa, but I rate clever really highly, so I'd say it's like equal about. It's very good.
no.
Maybe not.
Expert of Africa is so crazy. Like that's actually a card that might be on par with
Yeah,
Expert Nation.
actually, yeah. Wait, Expert on Africa, best one. Expert on Asia tied with Expert on Australia. That's what we're going with.
Nah, that's absolute cap.
Obviously.
No, ain't no way.
Yeah, absolutely, as best take. Expert on Australia is a menace. Absolute menace of a card. Love it.
I mean, I do think it's underrated because every sponsor that gives card points is just good, right? But I think it has the same problem as Sea Turtle Tank in the way that, like, just as many reptiles give sunbathing anyway. A lot of Australia animals also pouch, so you often just don't have the cards to pouch everything.
There's like 3 of them: koala, kangaroo, and
Wombat.
the other one. I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
And wombat.
yeah. Okay, but how many Australian animals do you want to play? Like, maybe like 10. So I don't know.
Yeah, and then no, but if you have Expert on Australia, everything becomes better, and like all Australia becomes better, and you're like inclined to take the partner zoo, the relevant partner zoo at that point, which is
Yeah, I guess.
also an upside.
I mean, I agree on it being underrated. Like, I think it's a card that, like, top players have kind of figured out that, yeah, it's just. I would say if you play it, the average value is something like 7 points or so, probably, and attack. So.
Yeah, but you also have to pay a lot of cards.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
like that's not free.
Yeah, but people are taking pouching a lot. Like people are taking snapping early. They're taking they're mostly drawing from deck now. Like you're seeing more cards in general. Like I don't know. There's a reason why pouching is a really good reward in ICP. Like I don't know.
Yeah,
Also-
I don't think that's very comparable though to Expert.
yeah, I think so. Like, I know that's high as you are doing, but I think it's also right.
Yeah,
Also,
controlled pouching. They're good for similar reasons. Like you get a bunch of cards. Like if you have Expert Australia, you can greed up more cards, and it's a benefit that it'll be better than Sea Turtle Tank. The reason Sea Turtle Tank isn't good is because you'd rather snap instead of getting another card to sunbathe. But for pouching, if you could like snapping a decent card versus drawing from deck, getting more cards to pouch, that's definitely a trade-off you'd love to make.
Yeah, but my point is you can't really compare the reward
No,
on
I think you
ICP
can.
to Expert on Australia. No, you definitely can't.
No, you
Yeah,
can't.
no, you
No,
can't.
no.
No. That's capping Dwarvin. But I mean, I think we all agree that it's a good card, right? So, I mean,
Yeah.
Well,
Also-
no, it's good in Marine Worlds.
I mean, in Marine
I
Worlds,
don't
it's,
agree.
I think in Marine Worlds it's like A+ at least, or like super good.
Yeah, but Australia's also crazy, and it synergizes
Yeah.
so nicely with the new Australian sponsor in
Yeah,
Marine
true.
Worlds.
I mean, Conference in Australia is just crazy, but I mean, yeah. Also, like many more people are starting with like partner zoos now, right? So they don't have hand size for a long time or ever. So just getting to find a use for your excess cards is.
Wait, is that actually true? No,
Yes,
I
partners are
think so.
being rated more highly. Yeah.
I think it was always like as long as it gives you a turn to project.
Yeah,
But I mean,
yeah. I don't know. Like maybe it's not.
I'm not sure that's true though. Like,
Maybe it's
people
not.
are-
Yeah. Or I guess like top players always knew when to take partner zoo, whereas I think I see less people that like defaulting into a uni start now. Like something like, oh, I have a spokesperson now. I need to take the science uni, although I could just take a partner zoo and do a good project, or I don't know.
Like I 100% default to university starts more now. That's maybe why I'm washed, you know.
Yeah, that's 100% why you're washed. What is this?
I mean, I'm also defaulting then. If I don't have a partner who gives me a project, like then sure. Or like if it saves me 6 money in the round 1, then sure, I'm probably also going to take partner zoo. But
Yeah, I actually have a game going around. Going against another arena winner, although debatable arena winner. But there I started like American partner, so just for 9 month discount.
yeah, I mean, I think it's legit.
Yeah, but then I took a cards action. I drew really good cards, and I had to discard one of them.
yeah,
Oh, woe is me! I have too many good cards. Oh,
poor me. Yeah.
boo hoo.
Yeah. But okay, let's talk briefly about like some of the cards which got 1 vote. Like this is just a selection which I found interesting. There are more, but like this is slow worm, kind of a base choice, I guess. Like, okay, why do you name slow worm and not common wall lizard? But
Someone's a meme. That's why.
yeah, but I mean, it's a good release, right? If you need the tag, then it's just so cheap. So I can see it.
I mean,
Wait,
water is just
there
better
was
than
a
a
there was a call I made. I think for JD's non-released animals. I said Stoat was the best. It was my favorite animals card.
Yeah, but
like,
once again, I'm coming back to the versatility of Stout. Like, it's great when you have Europe tag or like Europe partner zoo, but if you don't have it, like, it's unplayable, right?
Yeah, agree.
And like Hunt 1,
Oh, if I don't have 2 monkeys, Big Nose is unplayable. But
Like,
when I have
I mean-
2 monkeys,
like
I mean, yes.
I done the math on Hunt 1, and at least for me, I'm 0.21% to hit it. You know.
I think same for me. I mean, Hunt 1 is a bit underwhelming, not gonna lie.
No, but seriously, like how I think it's like 33% to miss it, right?
Yeah, and I mean, also just let's say even if you have like a 60% chance to find an animal, like how high are the chances that it's actually good? Probably like
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like sometimes you just needed to sell it or pouch it
Yeah,
or
yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
and like it always feels you
yeah,
miss
maybe
Hunt 1
you
for some
need to have an
reason.
expert in Australia, for example. You know.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but that doesn't make sense because you missed the Hunt 1 if you have expert on Austin play, you know.
Yeah, true. Yeah, but I mean, speaking of Hunter, like I know you don't rate the leopard, Eddie, but I actually agree with Joe. I think it's quite underrated because I mean,
Why?
obviously the requirement of Africa partners is tough, but if you can play it, it's actually a pretty good, a small point bomb in a way. I mean, it's 10 points for like what, like 22 money or so, if you have the partner zone. Plus
I mean, I
hunt,
guess
plus hunt 4.
kind of similar to Koala in that sense, right?
Yeah,
Maybe it is just worse than Koala, but I mean, Koala's a good card.
I mean, it is worse than Koala, I would say. But
Yeah, but it's like 10 points for 22 months. Like it's very. Let me do the math and come back.
I also
give me a second.
Is
You
it
got
7 or 8 appeal? It's 7, right?
I think it's 7 appeal and 1 shield.
point to hunt
Yeah.
for.
I mean, it is very expensive if you have to play it early. But I think like in the mid to late game, just as a point bomb, it's quite decent. And hunt
I
is
mean,
good
I can
mid game.
agree with
It's good
that,
mid
yeah.
game, but like it's always so underwhelming. I feel.
I used to like it. I'm a little lower on it now, but I have played my fair share of leopards. By the way, guys, we don't we have like 30 sides to get through. Come on, guys, lock in.
Yeah. All right, let's go. Okay, best species. Well,
Fish.
was not part of the poll. Okay, we don't need to like feign any suspense. Like birds won, but what do you think was the second best species according to the vote, and how much was
bears was
Oh, no.
bears an option?
No, I mean bears are the best. Like if bears were an option, everybody would have voted for them. So
No, if fish was an option, everyone would have voted for
Yeah,
fish.
okay,
Like,
but-
I actually got triggered that fish wasn't an option.
yeah, but okay. For this reason,
Monkeys by 1 vote, by the way. Monkeys win second by 1 vote.
what do you think,
That's
JD?
what we're calling.
What do you think is the second best species? I mean, I'm sure you voted birds, JD.
I
So
think it's predators.
guess what? Here we go.
No.
But I mean, it's interesting that primates is at 11% because, like, just 1 year ago, you made a video, JD, where you and Darcy proposed like just kind of removing monkeys basically because you thought they're so bad. Like,
I think the effects on primates are in general good, but like the issue is just the lack of them, right?
yeah, true. Like for this reason, I can understand. Like, I know Dwarvin, you voted primates, right? But how can it be the best species if there are only like how much? 18 of them.
How can bears be the best species if there's only 9 of them, huh?
Because all of them are OP.
There's 10 bears actually, and
True.
they're all OP.
Yeah. 10 bears. Because okay, they just have some of the best abilities in the game. They're tagged with inventive, clever, literally inventive, clever. Some of them have boost, like the boost cards one is basically just the clever. And it has big nose. Like that's a really good set. I don't know. Like efficiency, 'cause efficiency is the name of the game, right? Like if you the monkeys are simply the most generically efficient set. And also birds are worse because aviary predators, I don't know. I guess predators are fine, but they're carried almost entirely by the bears in the set.
Yeah, but also the hyena
some-
compound.
Yeah. All the pecking.
You say hyena compound, I say baboon rock. What? There's
Yeah,
there's no way
that's the issue. Like,
better amplified.
there are so few monkeys, and the requirements are rough on a lot of them. Like,
No, the requirements for monkeys are 1 partner zoo's 2 more monkeys. That's the requirement.
no, you have like double science requirement. You have triple monkey requirement.
Shubo,
Yeah.
You don't see me rating birds poorly because Shubo requires double science. I don't know.
Yeah, but that's also because birds helps you draw into more science.
What?
Yes.
I mean, they just let you find the cards you want, right? So, I agree. I understand why people vote for birds. I voted for predators. As did Sam, by the way.
Yeah,
So,
but that must have
yeah.
been a troll vote now.
No, I mean I would say this. I think one downside of predators is like the lack of a point amplifier, like baboon rock or penguin pool or meerkat. Then, like, I know there's polar bear, but
I mean, spotted hyena compound is basically a point amplifier.
Yeah, but
you
yeah,
hunt into packing animals.
okay,
right?
but birds still have
No,
an owl hat and Okapi literally
I
determination.
like hyena compound, but it's definitely not that good. It falls off like so fast.
I think it's worse than
compared
bad
to
owl
other-
hat for sure.
It is no, it's better than Alnot. It's really good round 1.
Yeah, okay, that's true. But
It definitely is worse out.
And to say with Monkey, I saw Tobiko. I was gonna comment on it. He voted for Reese's Monkey Park as the most underrated card, and I feel that card is great turn 1. Like, it just covers so many placement bonuses,
Yeah.
and you get an extra token.
Oh yeah, I love Monkey Park. That's another reason, dude. Monkey Park's such a great amplifier.
I-
Efficiency, sign me
yeah.
up. You know?
I think I actually prefer Reese's to hyena.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah, I agree. Like, it kind
so
of depends,
primate-
but I actually agree on
primate
it just because it's very nice.
Primate best
For the
species.
first break.
Primate best species. 100%. We're locked. Also, Big Nose carries it a lot. Like, because I'm saying has the highest generic value because it literally has a card that benefits that it has a big point bomb that gives you a project. Like it fits all the categories. Big Nose is such a good card. Like if we're thinking about generic value, if I drew a random card out of birds, predators, primates, I feel like I would first off I would take a random primate over a random predator. I feel like I don't know, but
Nah.
maybe that's
Have you heard of the rhinos? Because they are costed exactly the same as big nose, but you can get easier products than
no.
multi-shades.
But that's a big. The nose on the big nose is pretty big. You have to consider. Okay,
Okay,
Hear
let's
me out.
move on. Let's move on because Warren is just trolling here. Let's move on.
No, but it is really good. Like, imagine if you had more opportunities to have rhinos in the deck. Like, you're comparing it to one of the best cards in the game, right? Like, oh, imagine if there was a card that, and also the reason, like, I would have put herbivores as the best species if I didn't not like the rest of the herbivore set. I think it's entirely carried by rhinos and like sometimes elephants, but like the rest of them are like kind of mediocre. I'm not gonna lie.
And
Like,
native
but they
farm.
are insanely good, and that's why primates better species in general. And you have a big nose, sign me up. You know,
Yeah. I mean, so I guess the one thing we can agree on is that reptiles are indeed just trash, or what? I mean, I actually don't think they're bad. Like,
no, reptiles are horrible. I'm actually very
overrated.
proud of every participant when they were voting for reptiles, because I was a bit worried about the first subjects.
They're overhated, but yeah, they're not good.
I guess it's just also the lack of S tier cards, like except Cobra. On some would maybe say Adder, but like, yeah.
Yeah, but both like the effects are very expensive. Sunbathing is okay, but it's honestly a bit overpriced. Snapping is very overpriced. And then you also have to pay for the fact that they all go into the reptile
Reptile
house.
house, yeah.
That's the worst part. I don't think snapping is that overpriced. I think I would pay more money for snapping depending on the cards in display. But like, I think snapping costing $4 on top of the fact that you're like spending an extra buck or two to fit them in the reptile house, that's
Yeah.
very punishing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just adds up. Like, because I do think snapping is overpriced, and constriction and venom is also overpriced. I feel like
Yeah, for
it's
sure.
just like
Venom is probably overpriced, but constriction, I like constriction.
I mean, I like it too, but the thing is, like, look at,
yeah, I like it, but it's overpriced. Like, it's good when it's good, right?
Yeah.
But
How much does it cost it at?
5.
Okay, wait, yeah, that's
it is
overpriced, yeah.
it is overpriced for sure. Like,
Eat my words immediately. I did not know it costed that much. What?
I mean,
Yeah,
very.
it's all attack cards are 5. I'm not sure. Is Hypnosis also 5?
Nah, Hypnosis is more, I think. Way more. But I mean, I don't know.
I'm
Like,
gonna check.
like Cobra is just so. It's like so cheap because of the bogus Animals 2 requirement. Like, I don't know why the Cobra gives so much appeal. Like, it should give like 4 appeal, not 6. I don't know. It's ridiculous.
It's really good, but it also has like a lot of discount on it, like animals and double science.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
9 money discount, right?
Yeah.
And then it's Asian. And like you oftentimes have Asia as a partner. So.
Yeah, true. Okay, let's move on now. So we also asked, like, what would be the next species to add? Like, this is more of a fun question, I guess. Like, 7 people specified that they don't want any more because of they don't want species diversity to be any stupider and stuff like this. Understandable, I guess. I mean, it's not too much to discuss here. Just like can quickly go through it. Insects won the vote by far. Then you have dinosaurs, spiders, plants, amphibians.
If they add another species, they should definitely make species like diversity like 2, 3, 4. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
like it
yeah.
would be weird, but
I think so too.
it would make it feel
Let's put
way
an
better.
answer on this. Oh wait, I did.
You said more
But
sea
you did-
animals.
Yeah, you didn't put my answer in.
Yeah, I did. So Dwarvin answered what insects and arachnids. I answered aliens, and yeah, I guess. But I mean, like small interesting thing.
Cryptozoology is the cool answer.
Yeah,
That's the base answer.
Yeah.
Like,
so for those who don't know what it is,
humans is kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie. If you think about the implications.
No, it makes sense, right? Because the other one is like person sponsor card, which I don't like. So why not just add humans?
Yeah. But about cryptozoology, for those who don't know what this is, it's basically like species whose existence is debated, right?
Because we've done that before. Like, not exactly good time.
That are supposed to exist, but no one has ever seen them. So like a dwarvintime loose, like I don't know, like Bigfoot, Yeti, would be kind of cool. Also, like
Cryptozoology is an insanely cool answer. Like,
it was Andrew.
I love that.
It was Andrew.
I because I'm lame, but like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Also, gotta mention like amphibians because there was a guy who actually designed a very very well made and extensive amphibian expansion, fan made. And I think the 3 people here are actually the only ones who have seen it. Like he talked to all of us, I think, right? All of us has seen it.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I think
But
I forgot
it
to
is
answer
insanely
him.
cool, and I think it's very well done.
Yeah, I think I forgot to answer his last post. I'm gonna check back on it.
It's been like half a year. I don't know what's the
Yeah.
update.
Okay.
But it was pretty good, like really good actually. Like for fan made expansion, it was insane. Like I was very
Yeah,
impressed.
I liked it.
So let's see, maybe we'll have an update on that. But okay. If you could change one thing to Ark Nova. So also many people didn't answer anything, but we can cover this a little bit. So yeah, first player advantage, big issue, I think. Yeah, not a surprise. People like did suggest like give an X token for second player, give clever to second player, or maybe more appeal. I mean, give an X token to second player is basically your suggestion, right? Like you've proposed this like a year ago. I think this also just makes sense.
I think it was
I like
longer than a
the
year
clever
ago.
option.
But,
Yep.
Yeah, but that's only because Arian suggested, right?
Yeah, but I mean, the clever.
But
If you-
all of these things, the issues that they don't scale to higher player counts, right?
Yeah,
All three
yeah.
of these don't scale to higher player
Yeah.
counts.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that's
but I don't. I don't think that's what we need to fix, right? Because like competitive Ark is played on 2-player, and like I think we should do fix for 2 players, like, and then like I don't know if I think when you used to play 3 players, like it was a bit of a deal, but like not as big as in 2 players. But like fix 2 players first, and then like if people start playing more 3 or 4 player, like come up with a solution for that.
yeah. I mean, my issue with clever is just if your action
I
order
mean,
is
but
perfect,
like
then
in the actual Ark Nova game, most people play with friends, and they end up playing like 3 or 4 player, right?
yeah, I think so.
Like we're
What
not
is
the
that?
unfortunately we're not the only community in this
True.
the world.
Also, by the way, let's
As much as you would like that to be the case.
let's use the opportunity to like stress again that Sam once said on stream that being 4th player is so good because you start with 3 appeal. So if the current arena winner says so, then it must be correct, right?
Yeah, it must also be correct that you start with 4 appeal, or 3 appeal as 4th. No, yeah, he said 3 appeal as 4th player, right?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, honestly, even if they gave me like
No. He said 4 appeal. 4
Oh.
because you actually start with 3 appeal as 4th player.
yeah, okay, yeah. But
But
honestly, even if they gave me 7 appeal, I would not prefer to be 4th player in a 4-player game. It's just don't know.
No, you're so exaggerating. What do you? No, 7 appeal.
Or
There's no
5.
way. Oh, I don't want a 21 money start. With a
Yeah,
for
okay.
taking
yeah,
the same amount of actions.
Okay. Sam was capping. Let's move on. Okay, no extra actions. Okay, believe it or not, one of the persons who voted for this was Sam. I don't know why he wants to nerf himself, but whatever. So 5 people don't want any determinations, and so one person, I think it was Tobiko, proposed that determinations have to be revealed 1 turn in advance, and if you don't, then it just becomes inventive.
That's kind of lame. I don't know. Like I think determinations are good. I think I like to see them
Wait,
priced
what?
a little higher, but I definitely. Or like honestly, they should have more
Yeah.
requirements. I want to see my Eagles have like so I don't know what requirements you'd put on it, but like I want to see my Eagles have requirements. I want to see my you know,
I just think Eagles shouldn't
like
face
give them a
You have to upgrade animals. That's a cost, right? You only
Yeah.
upgrade 99.5% of games. you
Yeah,
know?
right.
you only upgrade animals. Yeah. Big cost.
I mean, I think like half a year ago I said that to balance Eagles they should just not fit into an Aviary. I guess in the current meta this matters less, but I think like Eagles are already pretty much nerfed a lot by many people not building Aviaries.
Honestly, the big thing was everybody was building aviaries.
Yeah.
Now that's just less efficient. Like you kind of lose the benefit from determination for upgrading build. Like honestly, it's definitely less good. You know,
I mean, yeah,
and
Eagles.
like there's a lot less BS like double eagle stuff nowadays. I feel like.
Yeah. I mean,
Because people are like, I don't know.
This comes back to Eagles being the most overrated card. So yeah, I guess. So
'Cause I think it's kind of self-balanced where people realized, yeah.
yeah, agree. Okay, 3 people complained about endgames and even came up with concrete suggestions. So one people said just remove endgames altogether and only keep them for elephants. And other people said that at 10 CP you should have the option to discard both of your endgames and get 2 CP, which I actually love. I think that should definitely be a thing. And then 3 instead of 2 endgames and still keep one.
Have you heard my suggestion of fixing endgames?
Go ahead.
Because I'm kind of proud of it. So you discard endgames like normal on 10 CP, but you score both your own and your opponent's endgame.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Excluding elephants. I think that would be really cool. And then you could like hate them.
That's a 6th edition. That's a first good JD suggestion I think I've seen.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm actually
I love that. Actually. Yeah. I'm a huge fan of that. Yeah.
But would it become open information, or do we have to guess what
no,
you're putting?
No, it's not open information, so you have to guess.
Okay.
Yeah, it's still hidden. Yeah,
Okay,
I love that. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So like you can play around it like to the best of your abilities, but like endgames are notoriously hard to play around, right? But at least you have some impact on it.
Yeah.
But your opponent can't be sure.
Out of these 3 suggested, I kind of like 3 instead of 2. The rest of them I'm not a huge fan of, honestly. Remove endgames. People are endgame haters, but I do think they're pretty. I like endgames. I just wish they'd be better balanced. I like the concept.
Yeah, same.
You know. And then 10 CP. I don't know. I feel like that removes the impact of endgames a lot because that means the ceiling is only 6 points, which I guess is the point to reduce like the variance. But like I don't know. I feel like if they were better balanced, you wouldn't need that because it's like if they're better balanced and you end up not hitting 2 CP on either of them, I feel like kind of a skill issue.
Yeah,
you know?
Agree. I mean,
do you want to go on a big sidetrack here?
You sure?
What do you feel about the changes to the endgames in Marine Worlds?
Oh, I like them.
No, I think
but do you think they changed?
They don't go far. They don't go far enough. Not at all. Like
yeah, that's my opinion as well.
Like I feel like
no. Wait, you know what I love? I love the new endgames. The new endgames are so sick. They're awesome.
Most of them.
I love Designer Zoo. I love Accessible Zoo. They're such cool endgames.
I just hate the specialized ones, like specialized species and especially habitats. Is like I don't know. It can be very good.
Those are kind of mid, yeah. But the Designer and Accessible are such cool ideas.
Yeah.
I
like them too. Also, like what the catered picnic areas. I mean, I guess in the no build meta, it's kind of trash. But
the first time I saw catered picnic areas, I thought it'd be very good. Afterwards, I realized, wait, it's kind of one of the most mid ones.
Yeah.
I guess it's kind of like Architectural Zoo, right? Where like it's really easy to hit, presuming you upgrade build.
Yeah.
Which is like, sure, you know.
But yeah, I mean, I agree. They just don't go far enough, right? Like aquatic and climbing park are still like kind of bad. Like they should have just been combined.
Yeah, aquatic
like,
park is kind of fixed because you have 2 automatic.
Yeah, but I still think
I agree with that. But like naturalist is even worse. For
some
I guess. Reason, I don't understand why they added another science on the science endgame.
Because
it actually baffles me.
Because of the new uni, right? Like it's.
Yeah, new science.
Yeah, but that makes it harder to get more science because then you don't want to get the double science one.
What makes you more inclined to take 3 I mean, it's hard to say. I think keeping it at 6 would have been totally fair because there are so many games where you just get 0 from it. Like it's either 0 or 4. I feel like, or I don't know.
Okay, to be fair, they put in so many new science amplifiers. Every single management program has a science amplifier on it. They added the publications. Like, there's a lot of reasons to go science, like in Marine Worlds. I think it's.
Yeah,
and also, like, it's only up to the 4 CP requirement. I think it's still really easy to get 3 CP. I think it's totally fair. You know, it's really easy.
It's not the worst change. Like, I think small animals is still 10 small animals, right?
Yeah. I think it's 9 now, but I mean that's still ridiculous.
No. I think it's 10. I think it's 10 because
I think either is too much. Like it's ridiculous that you need 6 for 2 shields, but that's. I mean, I don't know. I think you play like
you guys clearly haven't played Waza Small Animal Program enough. I play. I get 10. I get 10 so often. You don't even know.
Oh, dude! Like even with Vasa Small, oh my god, I'm actually losing speeches 5 here. Even with that,
queuing a game?
Huh?
This is queuing a game. Are you queuing an art game?
Yeah.
It's
No,
typical
I'm
JD.
playing a turn-based. No, I'm
Okay.
playing a turn-based.
Okay.
Okay.
My opponent had a random thunder, and I didn't notice he was.
Yeah, I mean, Sunder's just too OP, right? Okay, we're a bit over time already, so let's move on. So 2 votes for balanced 5/8 CP rewards. I think one people also said they delete uni and partner zone rewards. I think we all kind of agree with this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I
Yeah.
agree.
Draft starting cards. How do you feel about this? I actually
I
don't like
don't
this.
think it's necessary. I
I
think
don't think
there's
so either.
more things.
No,
Yeah.
there's so much more like skill in like it's cool, but there's a lot more like it would fit better in a different game. I think in the current one, there's a lot more skill in deciding which 4 you're picking. Anyways, I like draft isn't necessary really.
I think it's also a lot of skill to just not know what the opponent has and playing around this, like trying to infer what they have, and yeah, I think if you knew the opponent's cards from the beginning, it would be less interesting. So
Draft would be a cool game mode, but
yeah,
like
true. But maybe like some ostrich tournament on TTS one day, but yeah. More control over initial action order. Yeah, I guess like would be nice, but I don't know how to implement it.
No break chicken's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I don't know how you'd implement
same.
that though.
I think both actually said
the
that.
suggestion I made is that you can't overspend X tokens. So like you can't overspend on sponsors or build.
Yeah, that'd be
So like
cool. I think. Yeah.
it's really hard to implement, but I think that would be the best fix. Yeah. No
Yeah.
species has. I think habitats is kind of fine. Species is kind of silly though.
I
I'm
think
fine with habitats
species.
most of the time.
I think species just getting sillier and sillier with more expansions coming and more species probably. So I mean, even now,
Like I said, 2, 3, 4 would fit it really well because
yeah,
I think a 1 CP swing isn't that bad.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
to where
yeah.
it's like
yeah, I,
where I'm much more fine with it being in the game, even if it's like really degenerate.
agree. Okay, so this one also very interesting. No early releases. Like there were 2 like similar suggestions. One person just said just ban round 1 releases altogether, and the other one it's a bit more elegant. Was like only put releases into the deck after you give everyone the starting cards.
How would you do that? Would you like have a different
No,
back card?
it's not that hard. No, it's not that hard.
Yeah.
Just separate. Like it's kind of awkward in real life
Yeah,
to like separate to sort out all the releases, but like it's easily done.
I just think
I
releases shouldn't give
don't-
reputation, just generally.
I don't think it's a
that's
problem if you just balance the CP rewards a bit more.
yeah, I
think
guess.
It would be
Yeah,
a problem, really.
but yeah. So last one. So last player wins in case of a tie. So this is literally what we have in the Emu Cup, by the way. Also, like it was the guy who put this answer was not JD, but you came up with this. Like I think like even like last year or so, right? So we just implemented it. Like
I think it was when you tied, or no, it was Darcel and Sam who tied, right?
Yeah, right.
Like the first game of Emu Cup or something.
yeah. So yeah, make all CP be worth 3 points. I would also agree with this.
It
Like,
only matters if you don't hit 10 CP, and if you don't, that's a skill issue. I'm sorry.
yeah, it just doesn't make sense to me. Like, why? There's no reason for it. It just makes things more complicated for no reason at all. But okay.
I think because it's literally it looks better on the actual like if in the real life map there's like a lot of rewards from
Yeah, okay.
0 to 10, so they have to like fit it in, so it
Yeah,
looks
okay.
better.
Yeah, fair enough. But I mean, from a gameplay sense, I think it was Adam who proposed it, so I just want to say totally agree with you, Adam. Like on BGA, I don't know. I just find it bothersome. Same with no CP appeal cap. I think this also exists just for the physical map, because I don't know.
To be fair, it does add some skill. I'm fine with it.
Yeah. So one player said players can't take universities and partner zoos from the supply in round 1, which in a way is cool because it makes first player less influential. But then again, it would lead to so many break chickens, I guess, right?
No, I think it's like he means the first. I'm not sure, or maybe not. Yeah, why? That just seems like a horrible suggestion, no? Unless that means like literally the first turn of the game, but I don't think they do.
Don't think so. I mean,
Who said that? Who said that?
Don't remember.
That's
I mean, I can see the reasoning behind it. Like, I just think the break chicken would be like a big problem.
What's the reasoning you can see?
Yeah, that if you're like second player and don't have a social prior, you're often just screwed out of your game plan.
Yeah, but I mean, it's gonna be harder. I feel it's gonna lead to more variance if you can only like do projects and get 2 rep first break. Like, oh, I found even a worse even worse. Even how do you say it? Even more worse suggestion.
Even worse, yeah. Go on.
Yeah, Ruda's typed remove marine words. Like, what the fuck?
Based answer.
Wait, where's my suggestion? It's so sad.
What do you
Okay, it
suggest?
was Scientist Omni. I don't know who that is.
Yeah, true. Oh yeah, Dwarvin.
Japanese.
I think I actually literally just forgot yours, Dwarvin. I liked yours, Dwarvin. It was like more unique abilities for petting zoos, right?
Yeah, unique abilities for petting zoos, but they're priced slightly differently if their ability is good.
Yeah.
That's actually not a bad take, or like I think this should still have the same price, but it's actually not a horrible dwarven take.
Yeah, I agree. Also, so reward players for crossing. I think this is also something that you already advocated for, JD, earlier. Right? Just give the player who crosses a shield or something like this.
Yeah.
I think.
I think that's kind of lame though, because there's a lot of games where you make a cool comeback. Like this is good for like break cross chicken at the end. But like if I feel like that reduces all like the cool plays you can make from behind, you know, because not only
Yeah.
are you winning, you cross and you get an extra shield to win now. Further.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, there was also the suggestion that like the player who causes the last break like also gains like a shield or so, right? Like you could have
That
basically.
was
Yeah,
also
that
my
was-
suggestion.
yeah.
I don't think it's that necessary anymore. It's more of a 3-player thing, I feel.
I guess, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't hate it. Like you could have like a token which just gets like, given to the player who caused the break, and then if the game ends, it gives you an end game shield or end game appeal or something.
That's exactly what we did on TTS.
Oh, okay.
Darsel MS painted a token.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. And the
That's
last one,
pretty nice.
the last one I think could be like relevant like later on if more expansions could add like do like a species rotation. So like don't. I think this is where Ark Nova will be headed eventually. That we have like card sets like in Agricola that I don't know. You have like it's like more modular that I don't know. You don't play with all the entire deck.
That's pretty cool. Wait, what? Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that.
Okay, yeah.
Wait, sorry, I don't
I feel like that-
understand that.
Okay.
Species rotation?
So every game there'd be like one species that just doesn't show up. Like one game herbivores wouldn't be in the game, one game birds wouldn't be in the game.
Okay, what about like the Steam app, right? What about adding a thing like, oh, this game Predators gives 1+1 points or something, or like that gives you clever whenever you play a Predator, something like that. I think that would be
No.
cooler.
I wouldn't hate that. I mean, nah, it's too unbalanced. It's too
Cooler,
unbalanced. It's
I
too
don't know.
unbalanced.
Yeah, way
it
too
though?
unbalanced, and it just gives an automatic like boost to everybody for like a random. Like imagine that was a project as well. I don't know.
Yeah.
And that doesn't actually fix the problem of too many species, right? It just like makes it more.
Yeah. I think a rotation is cool once we get the 7th species. I think like 7's just too much. So just take out one species. I think that's cool.
We already have 7 species. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Okay, it's 7 base. Like bears and petting zoos and all this later.
We actually have 8 actually.
Yeah.
It's gonna be real.
Yeah, okay. Alright. Let's move on. Maps. We have to do this a little bit more
Research
quickly, I
Institute.
guess. Yeah, you put
Okay.
research, right? I think you
Research
probably
Institute.
voted ICP, I guess, really.
Yeah, probably.
Or rescue station. I voted observation tower. So rescue. For those who don't want to like, zoom in, like 1 is rescue station, 2 is commercial harbor, and 3 is Silver Lake. Kind of interesting how
what?
like interesting how commercial is nearly the same as rescue.
I think it's a bit like people even think about rescue because it's not in the pool
Yeah, I guess.
anymore.
I mean, I didn't vote it because it's lame.
I would put it if it was in the pool, but also there's not an alternative version for it. So like, I
Yeah.
don't think you can put it in the pool.
I mean, it is the best, but
I'm surprised
found it
research
low.
didn't even make it over Silver Lake.
mean-
Lake's
I mean, you can see like Silver Lake was at 6, right? Research had 4 votes. This did LBS and ICP. So I mean, I guess these here are like our answers, right? Then Park Restaurant, Outdoor Areas, and Hollywood
Yeah.
Hills didn't get any. But I mean, it's interesting. Like and Geo also didn't get any. But interesting that if we remove like digging map, then commercial seems to be seen as the best by far now,
Oh,
which I don't agree actually.
I'm sorry, I'm guilty. I actually
yeah,
put
yeah,
Rescue
I'm not-
Station.
Yeah, okay. I mean, rescue station is the best in a way, but
Yeah, but I don't think. I think it's kind of a lame thing to put.
yeah. But honestly, I don't think commercial is much better than all the others. Like it's good, but I
I
don't
think
know.
SCP is stronger.
I still love.
The
I
Dwarvin,
still
you
love.
you're lagging a bit for me.
Yeah,
I don't
for
know.
me too.
Okay, wait.
I guess your internet is just a bit screwed up right now, but it's still okay. Like you can still talk. We kind of understand you.
I disconnected, but
Oh, okay.
carry on meanwhile.
You know, I just, I mean,
Yeah,
but you think that ICP is the best? Like if the digging map is not part of it?
among the alternative maps, I do think ICP is the strongest.
Is this better?
Yeah,
Yeah, better.
you're a bit loud now, but
Yeah,
kind of
okay.
continuing down, I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah, I turn you down. I mean, I think like the alternative maps are very well balanced in a way. Like I think there's no clear cut best anymore, like with Old Silver Lake. So yeah, I don't know. For the
Yeah.
stream.
I was still saying Research Institute was the best even in the old maps. I
Yeah,
don't
fair
know,
enough.
man.
I mean, I voted for our outdoor areas in the last poll, so I can't talk about Lake. But yeah,
I don't think Research Institute was that good in the old maps.
It wasn't that good. But I really liked it, and I put it down because I'm like everybody else is entering Silver Lake. Gotta highlight my favorite map in here. You know, I'm not sure if it was actually better, but
Yeah, because
the old
I
one
also
was for
think
sure.
I think old ICP was better as well, right?
But yeah, post changes, I think Research Institute's really up there. The
Yeah,
five money next to tower is so good. Like it's
Yeah, that's
absurdly
really
so.
good, but they butchered like the Unistart, right?
Yeah, but the Unistart, I don't care about the Unistart.
Yeah, I think
Left start is so much better now. I don't care.
I agree.
It's so funny with your new microphone. It sounds like you have a lisp.
Yeah, it's a bit weird, but don't worry, we know how you sound.
Actually.
Don't make fun of people with a lisp. Dude, what the hell?
What the hell? You were just doing that exactly. I don't want to hear
No,
it.
I was making fun of you.
Okay, guys, let's don't get derailed. Like, stay on topic now. So strongest map. I mean,
we still haven't explained what the Emu Cup is. So
I have a video for this. So guys,
Geozu HH.
yeah, indeed.
oh my god, is it spoiling?
Yeah. So it's Geozu, Hollywood Hills, and Park Restaurant.
I put HH over Geozu.
No,
so did I. So did I.
No. What? No, new H is great.
No, it's still dog
It's
shit,
just
man.
fucking.
It's
no,
so
it's
bad.
dog shit to play. It's dog shit to play in a mirror match, but it's good.
It's still so bad. I think. I don't know.
No way.
I mean, the 2 rep is really nice. Gotta say, like, it enables so many good starts, but even then, I don't know.
You have some really cool strategies on it. It's just a horrible map to play in a mirror match, and like the H is slot through, even if it's not a mirror map.
Yeah, but even that, I think, like, I mean, all the other maps also got buffed, right? So, except Lake. So
no, like ICP got nerfed, Lake got nerfed, Research. I feel Research got nerfed.
Nah, I don't agree.
I mean, not getting nerfed. What are we talking about?
I get some would say outdoor areas got nerfed, but I actually don't agree with this anymore. I think outdoor areas is still very strong.
No, I mean it definitely got nerfed.
I don't think it did.
Why?
I mean, obviously, obviously they removed the two size start, but like I think the marketing bonus is so much better now. The placement, and also the extra rock next to like the gate is just huge for me. I think the rock especially, I love it.
Sure.
But I mean, yeah, I know that many people don't rate outdoor areas now. I mean, 5C, that's the weakest map, which I think is capped. Like, come on. Even me as a Geozu lover, it's still one of the weaker ones, I would say. So, yeah, I don't know. Let's go very fast to favorite and least favorite maps. So, favorite map, this is OBS and ICP. And with 9 is Park Restaurant.
I actually like. I do like Park Restaurant a lot, but it's very weak.
Yeah, I think like
It's really
everybody
fun to
likes.
play.
I think everybody likes Park Restaurant. It's like nobody has it like lower as like third or fourth favorite. I think nearly everybody likes it. Like,
Yeah, I think I like the older one better though.
I mean, it's just better for Zoo School, but I'm not sure if I like it more. I think the new one is just
No,
so.
but you had some more cool strategies. I do think the new one is slightly better, but not by a lot. But you had some cool strategies to do.
You also like could petting zoo on marketing, right? But I mean, the new one's just so much better for no build, so I guess it just fits the new meta better.
Yeah,
But
I agree with that.
But I mean, yeah, this is all over the place. Just want to say, like, the 5 people who voted for Hollywood Hills and the one guy who voted for Digging Mac. Like, what the heck? Like, what is wrong?
Game map is so fun on the
Yeah.
It's fun to play. I can get behind that.
I don't know. I don't know who voted it. It was probably either Blanket or Tobiko, but like, I don't know. Ban them.
I'll check it out.
But yeah, least favorite map: Hollywood Hills, Digging Map. Oh no, wait. Oops, I put Silver Lake twice here as an image, but the second one should skill issue. But the second one should be Rescue Station.
Just to expose him as Tony Begonia, who.
Jesus.
Yeah, but I can see that. Like I'm actually pretty sad I didn't put it up there.
I don't know. I mean, so least favorite map: first is Hollywood Hills, second is Digging Map, and third is Silver Lake. And then Geo
Wait.
Commercial.
Yeah, don't speedrun. Go back.
Yeah, okay, but I mean, I think we need to get this done in like 30 minutes. Otherwise, I mean, we're at like 90 minutes already.
I think you can trim some fat. I don't mind being here.
I mean,
like,
I think right now
I'm
we're
not the one
running.
editing. Yeah, but like it's also not fun to like just speedrun.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. Like I don't get the hate on Silver Lake. Like I do enjoy Silver Lake quite a bit.
I used to hate it, but now I think the new one is actually quite skilled.
I think the old one was like it was OP, but it was skilled as well.
It just made things too easy. Like, I mean, building is just important skilled, and I think on Silver Lake, building was too easy. Like, it was impossible to screw up, basically.
I mean, I can see that. Yeah, I guess I can see that, but it's fun to play. Still,
is it? I don't know.
I mean, I feel it's fun, but I heard like Darsel hating on it and etc.
Yeah, I mean, Dwarvin, are you still here, by the way?
Yep. I'm still
Okay,
on.
okay, perfect. But yeah, GeoZoo got a lot of votes.
Wait, only 16 people put HH.
Only, I mean, I think the last poll, Hollywood Hills got like 80% of the votes. So
yeah,
kind of surprising, right?
It should be how many did the poll? Like 50, 60, right?
Around 60, yeah, 61.
Yeah. What the hell?
Yeah. Well,
I'm actually surprised that's not banned from Emu Cup. Like,
well, I mean,
I do feel Hollywood Hills is higher variance than Digging Map.
Okay,
that's cap. That's cap.
We'll have this conversation.
Yeah, I've had it many times.
I know I'm right. I know you guys are wrong. So let's just move on from the conversation.
I mean, I would also like to have it banned, but we just have many people who enjoy it, so we have to like respect all the opinions, I guess. Okay, best.
Yeah, but I know you're Digging Map, and Tony does as well, you know, and you ban it.
Yeah, I mean, we voted on it, right? We ban Digging Map.
No, we didn't vote on it.
Oh yeah, we voted the last Emu Cup, like.
Yeah, but the options on that was so bad.
Yeah, I guess we could think about it for the next one. But okay.
Yeah, I'm fine with it being banned, but in that case, I also think Hollywood Hills should be banned.
We can have this as an option, right? To have people vote on it, but
yeah,
marketing. Oh, it's hard determination, but marketing is second.
What? But you voted. You voted. But Robin, you voted pouching.
I think I voted clever, right?
Let me check, JD. I mean, I voted clever for sure. And JD, what did you vote for? No, you voted for Lake. You voted for determination.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, that's better. But clever is close second.
So yeah, actually a huge majority still for Silver Lake, which kind of surprised me. Like,
whoa,
what the hell?
I don't think it's that. I mean, I don't even have it in my top 3, but I can see why people like it. Like, I just don't see the gap is that big.
Marketing, pouching, clever, then Silver Lake. Obviously, I don't know.
No, it's just so helpful to always have access to determination. Because you don't have to draw an eagle or a sunbear from the deck to like
Yeah, but the opponent also has one. Like,
to
I
set
don't know.
up big turn. Yeah. But that's the thing. It also makes determination less powerful for ability because you only have access to one from the map.
Yeah, I guess.
But marketing is several determinations.
Yeah, it's a determination every game, right? Every round. So
Yeah,
like,
but that's like playing a Sam Eagle. You know, it's good, but you could do better. I am a bit surprised on second place though. That's why I said what the hell.
really, I think it may be the best.
What? No.
I think
Whoa.
I think it's so good. Like, seriously.
It's good with no build, but
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly. Like, what?
It's still not excellent.
It's basically an
No.
emo. It's basically an emo for free, except you don't have to play the emo. Like, what the heck? So good.
So true. So true.
I don't know. I mean,
If we break it down by numbers, like the ability of the emo is valued at 17 or 18 money,
yeah.
and determination is like what, 11 money, something.
Yeah. Like, I think so.
Clearly superior.
So yeah, maybe there's a point. Marketing.
I mean, it's-
Marketing is what? I think marketing is pretty cheap, like 6 or 8 or something.
Yeah, but
And
but
then
it's
the
but it's
marketing.
really good.
Yeah,
The
yeah, but how
marketing is
many
really
marketing are you getting? Like 3 or 4, maybe.
Yeah, usually around there if you
Yeah.
take it early. Yeah.
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 I mean, clever.
So-
It's hard to say. Even if you take it early, you probably are clever like 5 or 6 times max. Like, hard to say.
Yeah, it's double clever, but it's only valued at 1 money, you know.
Yeah, and I mean, usually it's just single clever. Often, like, how often do you really need both clevers? I mean, I guess pretty often actually. So
Yeah,
I-
but
I
I
mean,
think like if you want to go by the map or the balance, or sorry, the publishers, like I guess the number 2 option is the best special bonus because it's 18 money.
I mean, it's literally 10 money plus an action. So I don't know.
No, it's 18 money because the emu is the
Yeah,
only one that provides
yeah,
it, and
yeah,
it's 18
yeah,
money on the
Yeah,
emu.
you see, that's how good it is.
Yeah.
So I'm actually surprised people voted for University and Partner Zone. I mean, in a way, it's also an extraction, but like, I don't know.
Yeah. Pouching is definitely a bad take. I would switch it to marketing, given the chance to change it. But yeah,
I mean, pouching is definitely good, but it's not the best. I think it's just
yeah.
I don't think universities and partners so is the best either, but it's very nice when you have a lot of projects to do.
true.
But
Yeah,
it's not very nice when you don't have a lot of projects to do. But I can see like why people voted for it because they just remember the good times, right? You don't remember the bad times.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like, maybe I'm playing it wrong, but on commercial, to me, University so often it's just like one shield for in my last turn, and that's it.
I mean, yeah. It's basically like
Yeah.
the CP bonus from Outdoors with like slight upside on it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know why Outdoor Airs has CP as a bonus, especially with the pathing, like where last worker, like half the time you get last worker from it
Yeah.
as well. Like it's so dog. It's so bad. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
I just can't.
It's pretty funny to take the CP, like take it early just to get a reward on CP track though. It's kind of cool.
Oh yeah, if it like
Yeah.
snipes. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean,
I've
also
seen
like
it done
you have,
one time, but
I think it's bad.
you have
It's
you
bad.
have to think. I've done it plenty of times. I usually regret it, but sometimes not.
I think it's really
But
shit.
but you also have to think about the balance things, right? Because Outdoor Areas is a great map. It used to be
Yeah.
better. So like, I'm not surprised. I think they got a bit lazy. Like, oh, this map is really strong. What are we gonna do? Like, oh, just add a CP, whatever.
Yeah, the same with Digging Map, right? Like, 2 rep is so fucking bad as a bonus. But
no,
I mean,
isn't it 3 rep? Wait,
no,
no, that's a different map.
no. 3 rep is like, I think the T1, or some of the new maps is 3 rep.
Yeah, it's no, it's 3 rep on. No, it's 2.
Yeah, Digging Map is 2
on
rep.
Digging.
Digging Map is 2 rep.
Yeah.
Which is
2 rep on
awful.
Digging.
But-
Yeah, 2 rep is so lame. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then again, very strong map.
Yeah.
I feel like digging map should have had like a digging 4 or something. That would be sick.
What the heck?
Oh, what about digging income? That would be kind of
Oh,
cool.
wait, no, wait. I think I
Shut up.
suggested that. Yeah. Why doesn't it have digging income? That's so sick.
Yeah.
awesome.
No, it's awful, man.
No, digging income would be really cool. I actually thought about it before.
I
Like,
mean,
not for digging map, but
it's thematic,
Would it be
so
1 digging or 2 digging? What do you think?
it should be
one or
one.
two digging?
One.
I think 2 is fine.
2 would be too broken. One
I
is
mean,
one is
not
fine.
on digging map, like.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
but like if you want to add it on a bonus on your custom map, I think 2
Yeah.
digging would be fine.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it would be about on par with like the pouching and the.
No, it's not. It's not.
No, it's the same as clever, right? Because digging is 1 per day.
Yeah, but clever is so
Like
much
if it's
better
not
than
in
digging.
We're not valuing it according to the game. Clever
Yeah,
is
yeah.
clearly better than
Yeah,
digging.
it is.
I feel like.
Yeah, exactly. So then you should have 2 digging instead of.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah. Okay. I guess. All right. Okay. Now we come.
Also, it would just be worse snapping if it was,
All right. Now we come to the this or that. So we had 15 items. We just had people choose between one of the two, and I mean, you can answer as you like. For example, Emu ostrich. Like, do you vote for what you just like more, or what you think is stronger? Like, it's a bit unclear.
No, this is just a meme question. Like,
Yeah. Obviously, this one is a meme question. So what do you think? What
But-
Emu or ostrich?
I think Emu
I
won,
put Emu,
but I
yeah.
just want to put ostrich is, if you looking balance wise, it's cheaper than it should be, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, and emu is clearly cheaper than it should be as well. I don't know. What to
I
tell
don't know
you.
about this, man.
No,
But-
I'm saying ostrich is like, I don't even think it's a money discount. It's like half a money discount or something. It's kind of funny.
I mean, I think ostrich is fine. It's like lower mid tier. I would say. I don't think it's bad. Like, or it's not awful anymore. Like, it's not in the
It's
worst.
pretty
10.
bad because sprint is very expensive.
Yeah, I mean, like sprint 2 is like. I feel like I like sprint 2. I feel like sprint 1 is too little. Like, you just don't find the card you want, and sprint 2 is like too much because you can't keep all the cards. But
I
sprint
like
2,
sprint-
Sprint one's
I-
fine. It's good on all of the animals it's on. It's good on
I-
Krill
I-
Lizard and it's good on the other one. The
I
other
like
one.
sprint. Yeah, I like sprint
Rhea.
1 a lot because usually the animals who have sprint 1 is undercosted for some reason. But
I don't think
then-
the rear is not undercosted. I think the rear is completely.
no, the
average.
Rhea is undercosted.
I don't think. I think rear is so
No,
mid.
no, yeah, but no, Rhea is great because it's like undercosted by 2 or 3 money.
Nah, I
Yeah,
think-
yeah, it is under.
For, yeah, for no reason at all.
Huh? Interesting.
I'll
Yeah,
look
because
it
the
up.
sprint is usually valued at like around 3 random cards, about 3, and then Rhea is 5 appeal for 16, so it's 1 money for a sprint. That's
Yeah, so it's undercosted by 2,
Yeah, okay, I guess.
which is a lot.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, Frit Lizard is also undercosted, then I guess.
Is it 5 appeal for Lizard?
Yeah, I think it's 5 appeal, also 12 in the rock requirement. It's like never, but Yeah.
Yeah, it's undercosted by 1 then, I think. You
yeah,
have to pay for the reptile house
Yeah.
factor.
yeah, true. But yeah, I mean, it's interesting how people like flipped. I think it's mostly for meme value. Like, Emu is our mascot, right? So obviously everyone has to vote for Emu. I don't think you can make a reasonable case for Emu being a better animal than the ostrich.
I mean, when it's good, it's good. That's my argument.
Yeah, and it's good like 1% of the games. So
Yeah, and so is Big Nose, but I love Big Nose. I don't know what to tell you.
To
When it's
be
good, it's
fair,
good.
I think like emo when it's good, it's really good. But when ostrich is good, it's not as good as
yeah,
when emo
yeah,
is really good.
yeah, that's true.
When
that-
is Ostrich really good?
Never.
So you
Literally
have like
never.
a penguin pool, or you have an eagle with no other
Yeah, and if
eagle.
I'm a
Yeah.
penguin pool, I want an aviary down with my emu. I don't want to hear it.
Ostrich is never great. Like, even as a
That
release,
wasn't
it's so
my-
expensive.
That wasn't even my argument, Warren.
Okay, guys, let's chill. Let's move on to the next one. So, Kiosk or Pavilion? Okay,
Pavilion by far. It's just not
Yeah,
even close.
like if I don't see 98% pavilion here, I'm almost quitting the
okay, so the number of people who voted Kiosk is not 0, and believe it or not, I also voted Kiosk.
Why?
Yeah, why?
Why not? So I feel like preferring Pavilion is a bit of a remnant of the build meta. If you don't upgrade build, like I think the first 2 and maybe even the 3rd round, you often just, if you have posturing 1, you just prefer a Kiosk, no? Like,
It depends.
I mean, yeah, of course it does.
Like if you only get one income from Kiosk, like sometimes you get one income from the pavilion as well.
Yeah, but I mean, like, if you posture Kiosk in like round 2, it would probably give you like, I would say like at least like 7 or 8 money until the end of the game, like 3 more breaks. Like maybe it's only 1 in the first break, but then it's going to become 2 and 3 and so on. Compared to like the 1 appeal, and I don't know how much income is the pavilion going to generate over the course of the game? Maybe like 1 or 2.
I mean, I think me personally, I do think I prioritize pavilions a bit too highly. But I mean, it's not even close, like the power level from a Kiosk and a pavilion.
I think
Well,
Kiosk.
you
Also,
see,
like,
there's a
like if
point
you
in it.
actually are going, like, if you're actually building and like want to fill your map and you have some random kiosk, it might really screw you up.
Yeah,
Because
bro.
you have a placement requirement, right? You can't put it next to other kiosks.
filling the
Pavilion
map.
doesn't.
Filling the map is not something I'm thinking about when I play the game. Not gonna lie. Like
Yeah, but sometimes it's the correct thing to do.
yeah, sure. I'm not saying I'm not never thinking. But let's say like you play a lesser flamingo in round 2. How often would you take a kiosk and how often would you take a pavilion? I think you would. I think a
would take
kiosk.
pavilion.
I think a kiosk is better on average. That's my take on it.
I would take whatever gave me most income, and if it's tied for income, I will take the pavilion.
Yeah, but I mean, unless you're like actively bad, I think this kiosk will definitely generate like at least 2, often 3 or 4 income by the 3rd round. Even if you don't upgrade build, and if not, you're just bad.
What's your elo at the moment, by the way? I'm just curious.
Let's not talk about this. But I was at 820 just last week. Let's keep it at this.
Just last week, guys. Just last
So,
week.
694. I mean, I thought it was lower. So that's not bad. That's almost master.
I was at 630 like 2 days ago. I recouped a lot, but
Yeah.
I mean losing 200 elo in like 5 days is a classic PP strat. So let's move on.
Yeah.
Let's move on. I don't want to talk about this. Snapping. Okay, I think this one is one of the most interesting ones. Snapping or drawing.
It's a question that's very important for interpretation, right?
I mean, they all are, right? And they're all very like contextual. So obviously,
but this one is extremely, I feel.
yeah. But I mean,
Drawing.
I also
What?
put drawing.
Always draw from deck.
I would say snapping, but I mean,
You did
that's only how I interpret the question.
I mean, you
I
voted for.
interpreted it as what would you do with the cards actually.
Yeah,
The
what would
answer is-
prefer? Yeah.
Yeah, then I would say drawing, but this is
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
very weird question.
so it is 66% drawing. So 2/3 basically for drawing. And I think it's basically very important to like. It's interesting to compare to the last poll because last poll we had like 3/4 who voted for snapping. So that's basically a very huge meta change, I would say. Like people that I don't know, just drawing more from deck, I guess.
Yeah, no, because sponsors have gotten like the good sponsors have gotten worse and worse. Side entrance is worse now. I feel like I most of the time wouldn't snap a federal grants now.
Yeah,
Like
fair.
it's there's a lot of less things that are like snappable level. Like even an eagle sometimes doesn't get snapped because of the way the game is panning out. Even round 1, right?
But I think
Like this.
I think round 1 we should not snap an eagle more often than not. I think it's
Yeah,
often
exactly.
too
That's my
bad.
point. That's my point, though.
I think round 1 snapping is better, and then it loses value as the game progresses
That's also true. Yeah.
because you have a hand size problems early on. But I also want to point out the fact that drawing is better. It might be a desperation thing because I think at least like everyone's so good at Ark Nova suddenly. So like some games you're just really far behind if you don't have a product and your opponent does. So could also be a desperation thing, you know.
Yeah, and all, I mean, like if you're lucky enough, you don't need to draw, right? You just need to do like the nice snap. So
Yeah, I mean,
If you-
just look at the Emu finals, right? When you did a card section, and you were like recording a monkey and a monkey release.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
what the fuck?
don't forget there was a union on 5.
Yeah, and it was an observation tower as well.
Yeah, yeah. You see, it's always draw from deck.
So disgusting, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's just I think it's cool to see how like this all this draw from deck meme is like really like it really shows also in how people now approach the game. Like this is one huge meta shift, I would say. Not the only one though. Sunbathing or pouching. Well, we already touched on this a little bit, right?
It's just pouching, yeah.
I mean, I voted for sunbathing, but I understand why people would prefer pouch. I mean,
It
objectively,
literally is just better.
I guess
I don't know what to tell
objectively
you.
this. I'm just so poor that I often just need the sunbathing. So I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I think this one. I mean, these are all very contextual, but this one especially is because these are two. I mean, it's not that you can choose between the one and the other. Like these are two totally different things, basically. So yeah, I don't know.
I think I voted for Sunbathing.
I think so. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, you did. Man of culture.
Yeah.
Okay, university
Because,
versus partner zoo.
Partner zoo.
I also voted partner zoo.
What?
Interesting.
No.
And I mean, there's still a preference for university, but I mean, compared to the last poll, it's become, the gap is closing, right? So yeah. Also, like Dwarvin and me were two of the few people who also voted partner zoo last poll. So I guess we're consistent with this. But yeah, I mean, I would still say it's mostly just partner zoo enabling early projects. Like I know Dwarvin, you've made the case that you would even default to a partner zoo sometimes or so, which I think is bogus.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. But yeah, okay.
Yeah.
If all everyone have okay, association or sponsors upgrade. This one is probably the least interesting one, I guess, because I'm surprised actually that 15% are still voting for Assoc.
Dude, I would say one thing about I'm sure we'll get to it, but Monkey Do. Like every time I play him, he flips a Soch. I just Rex move with it.
I mean, I think Assoc upgrade is very good. It's just that sponsors upgrade is even better. Like,
Yeah, I think a Soch upgrade is very underrated at the moment.
Yeah. I mean,
and it's been for that for quite a long time.
Yeah, I mean, I think like even like asking either or is like very like old-fashioned because nowadays I think people have begun to realize that upgrading both is just absolutely OP. I mean,
Don't tell them. Don't tell them.
yeah. I mean, honestly, like people always say like I'm like one of the no build like I don't know like ones who started it, which is not super true. But I think I was actually the first to really upgrade it both like significantly. Like even now, like if you look at the stats and you combine like Assoc and sponsors upgrade rates, I'm still first by quite some margin, I think. So,
By the
yeah.
way, Sam just passed me. He's number 1 now. This is messed up.
Jesus.
Who?
Sam.
Sam got fed, he got fed by JD on
You
stream.
fed
Yeah.
him.
Oh,
Did
I
you-
mean-
you. Oh, come on, man.
Secretary Bird released Tekken's just vet. Okay. I went under. I mean, he didn't have Explorer at least, so.
I also
Now
lost
he's
Sam on
actually
stream
gonna hit
lately.
900 before me.
I
This is
did
messed
feed
up.
him. I did feed him the game on, or like the game I sniped him on. Because I actually didn't snipe him today, which was the crazy part. But I sniped him on Sunday. And I played so poorly that game.
Yeah, please
Crazy
stop
how you
sniping him, man.
Feeding him. So messed up.
Yeah, but don't you guys?
I just didn't look at like the secret rewards of the product. Like, oh, exploration, let's go.
Jesus. But I mean, don't you guys worry. It's like the opening match of Emu Cup will be me versus Sam, so I will put him down a little bit.
Okay, sure. You better not feed him more. by the
Yeah,
way.
I'm so low rated right now. I can't even really feed him. I can only steal you. So come on, guys. Okay,
Obviously.
speaking about no build. So build upgrade, yes or no? Do we think no build has
Yes.
won the race?
Yeah, it's like 70%.
70,
No,
really?
No. I think people still
Upgrade build more. Like I think you should upgrade build. I think upgrade build is better than no build.
Okay.
There's definitely games for no build, but I think it's kind of
This is
meme.
about
you
your
know?
watch, JD.
Then
have you considered this?
Look at this, bro.
What?
Close to 70. Look at me
Yeah,
go.
yeah. I mean, you're sitting here with two of the biggest no build advocates in history, right? So I don't know, JD. I mean, it's interesting how widespread it has become, really. I mean, 2/3 is massive. I did not expect this, to be honest.
I did.
I mean, yes, I guess people are just good.
Yeah, you interview the top players in the world and expected them not to do no build.
Yeah, okay, fair. Yeah, we interviewed the top players and JD, who was one of the few who. I mean, yeah, actually, I think like if you look at the 700s, nearly everyone put no build. I think.
Well, that does include JD, so
Yeah, but yeah.
Oh, what do you mean? I'm worth like 700. Panda is not.
I'll be up there. Don't worry. Okay, now the good old question of 10 money with this 3x. Last poll was literally 50-50. So
The conversation about this in the Discord has been so stupid, man.
yeah, because 10 money is just better.
Yeah, it's like, but the conversation has gone off the rails.
3 X tokens lock in.
Yeah, but I mean, like, okay, like I think it's very, very close. Obviously, it really depends on the context. But like, dwarvin, you even claim that you would prefer 3x tokens in round 1. I just don't see it. I know break control and everything, but nah.
I have done that. I don't know. No, well, like that's of course a little exaggerated, but okay. Like, break control is so important, and I think in most games are now kind of fast, like to an extent where I don't think 10 money is that good anymore. Like if you're like I don't know, I answered 10 money in the last poll, and I regretted it, and I put 3x tokens this time. I'm pretty confident, and like I don't know, like cause like would you take 3x tokens or 12 money? I feel like I take 3x tokens a significantly more pretty uh frequently more than 12 money, right? And 12 money is better than 10 money. Why would I, you know? And if I upgrade sponsors, not only do I have break control, I get 6 money for the conversion, and I have control over the game. Like, what is this?
I think you're comparing things you shouldn't compare once again.
No, I think no.
Yeah. I mean, I think the thing is,
But I think
the issue is like to me, like the value of an X token just scales over the course of the game, and so like a CP bonus like 10 money or 3x token, you usually get this like in the early to mid game, where I think 10 money is just better. Whereas you start with, if you do a project, you start with the income bonus, and once you take like 12 money or 3x tokens, you're like at the stage of the game where X tokens are really just better than 12 money, which is fair. But I don't know, like I think like until like round 4 or so, I would usually prefer 10 money.
I think that's stretching a bit, but like when I'm thinking 10 money on the CP track, I'm thinking you have an early release.
Yeah, true.
Wait, no, but why is this on the CP track? Obviously, this could just be referring to the bonuses from conservation, but you undercosted the
because
12 money by 2.
money. Stop
Obviously,
being
you simply
trollish.
undercosted the 12 money by 2 and then asked what's better, 12 money minus 2 or 3x tokens.
This guy's trolling too much.
Yeah. But I mean,
Okay,
it is very, very close. Like, don't get it twisted.
Get it?
Yeah, I think it's too much context.
Yeah,
to, like,
for
have a
sure,
good answer.
for sure. Yeah. I mean, yeah, this is definitely one where it's hard to like give it like generic advice and everything. Okay, 2CP worker upgrade.
Who CP worker?
I mean, I think so the thing is, in the last poll, only 3 out of I think 22 people. We've also asked some non-Emu participants, so 22 people voted, and only 3 answered worker for 2CP, and these 3 people are us 3 here. So we were like ahead of the meta. yeah. But now, like 6 months later, do you think which option has been chosen more?
Once again, I think it's too context
of course, yeah.
dependent. Yeah, but like in general, I think it's hard to generalize. So like, I actually don't know what I voted this time around.
You voted worker.
I did, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, but I think like the games you take the 2CP worker are usually the ones you're doing great in. But
all the games you would take.
I think upgrade wins. I think upgrade wins still.
It actually does, yeah. I mean, I think it's interesting because like worker, like no build is often associated with 2CP worker, and despite people not building, they still prefer the upgrade.
Yeah, but that's also like the thing is not to snark too much on the competition, but people like they might hear like Sam or me or Dwarvin say something and take it to heart. And I think like last Emu Cup, I think that was a huge issue. People just took snapping like when they shouldn't take snapping. Like a lot of my opponents did in last Emu Cup, and like it like cost them the game or like some of the games. So like I think they just like misunderstanding. Like they're still great players, but they just misunderstanding like why it's good and when it's good.
Well, I mean, is this notes? Oh, yeah, here it is. Next product. It's a good segue. So, project bonus: snapping or tool size. Also very
Tool
close.
size.
You answered tool size. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. I actually voted snapping. I think.
I have no clue what I voted. I think it's too close, too context dependent.
I mean, that's true for all.
Actually, it depends on the context.
I mean, this applies to everyone. It's like obviously just like a bit of like a fun thought exercise. Like I think it should be stressed. Like you can't like put it in the default option or so. But yeah, I guess most people still prefer snapping because they're good.
No. No.
Also, to go back to the upgrade versus to super worker thing,
Yeah.
it also feels a lot better to have an upgrade than something that you can just get as the reward, right?
Does
I
it?
think that's yeah.
I feel good having a
Because
lot of workers.
you can only get 4 upgrades by getting the upgrade on 2 CP, but you can always get 4 workers from other ways.
Yeah, sure.
And I think that's like a thing that factors in as well.
Yeah, but I mean, like, if you're Fursuit or Taco, then sure, or the OP Grizzly Bear. But yeah, I don't know. I'm on the Dwarven school that upgrades they just don't do that much. I think nowadays, like, sponsors upgrade is good, animals upgrade is necessary. And
Yeah,
then
like I'm on board, but I'm just saying it's also a matter of how things feel for you.
yeah, sure. I mean, it definitely feels better.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay, rock or water? This one's a bit random. Like, it's interesting that most prefer rock. I guess just out of personal preference, because I mean, water's just better, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
that's crazy. I was
No, rock actually gives more discounts, I believe. I
Nah.
believe rock is -2, water is
Yeah,
-1.
it gives more discount, but the water tags are better.
Yeah, I think so.
Acquiring is better than cable car.
And they're also just more.
Whoa.
They are just more water tags, right? There are like 7 or 8 water tags and rock
Yeah,
tags
and
for
there's
some
more
reason.
double water tags.
Yeah. And also the water sponsors are better, I think, than the rock sponsors. Okay, maybe not Sea Turtle Tank, although I do rate Sea Turtle Tank, but
Yeah, I mean, Penguin Pool is better than Baboon Rock, right?
and Meerkat then, yeah, and Polar Bear
Right,
is
Warren?
also.
Right, Warren?
I'll get back to you on that one.
Yeah,
I'll get back
okay.
to you on that one.
Yeah, there's no way that you can claim that Baboon Rock is better than Penguin Pool. There's just no
I
way.
don't know, man. I can get the big nose, the nose that's big, with this baboon rock.
I thought you were
And
gonna
I
walk.
don't know what to tell you.
I mean, I thought you were gonna waffle about like the 3 rep requirement, which is significant, I would say, but still. Yeah, I mean, it's a bit baffling that Rock won. Like, I mean, I also voted Rock because I just like Rocks more, but I think Water is better. So yeah.
Wait, what did you say? Did you say you? Sorry, I missed it.
I said that
Which was better?
I think Water is better, but personally, I voted for Rock
Yeah.
because I just like Rocks like more. I don't know, they're prettier. Or, I don't know. Ibex is cool, but yeah.
Yeah.
Aviary or Reptile House. I mean, Dwarvin and me voted Reptile House the last time, so I guess we also voted this. Let me check. I mean, I definitely voted for Reptile House. Yeah, Dwarven also Reptile House.
Why? If I may ask.
I just think Aviaries are kind of overrated. Like, I just find it cool. I just like that Reptile House can free up so many enclosures.
Aviary, a lot of the time, you can play more animals, but you cannot play a lot of bad animals. I'm not gonna lie. Like, whereas Reptile House, like you're probably incidentally gonna play a few reptiles anyways. Put them in. You probably took 2 size reward. You're probably placing them in 2 sizes. Then you slam down a Reptile House, free up like a bunch of 2 sizes, then fit like a and it's better.
Yeah, I
Then,
think so too.
like,
So showed up,
because
Mr.
most of the time I
Secretary
feel like you're
Bird
gonna play one
Release.
aviary bird, and you'd just rather just build the regular enclosure. And I feel like a lot of the aviary birds are meant to be released. So at that point, build a big enclosure, play the aviary bird, release it, and then have the space open for a different large animal instead. You know, it's just
Yeah. I played this idiot today, and he had like a Secretary Bird Release turn 1. But like obviously he didn't build a aviary for it, you know. But like he was
the
really bad.
secretary bird release round 1. He didn't build an aviary for that.
Yeah, I know.
Didn't have an
He
emo in his
didn't
hand.
give- I'm not sure if he started with it or like if he drew into it, but he didn't go for it round 1 post break.
Okay,
But
that's
man,
interesting.
that was so lucky, you know.
Yeah, but I don't. I think
You know that you know Sam. You know that Sam guy.
I'm
Always.
not saying it was Sam. I'm not saying it was someone.
Yeah, but I don't. I think aviaries are just kind of like over. Like the thing is like how many percent of the birds are aviary birds? I think it's like 40 or even lower, compared to literally 100% of reptiles fitting into a reptile house. So I don't know.
But you also pay for every reptile. And we did all agree on reptile being the worst type,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, sure. But I don't think the gap is that large. Like I like reptiles. I don't think they're the worst, but I don't think they're the worst by far or anything.
No, yeah, but you're still gonna incidentally play more reptiles
Yeah.
than you will play aviary birds.
I mean, the thing is just
And-
I think the thing about reptiles is just they have very poor cost efficiency, but they have very high tech efficiency, like money per tag. And we all try to get tags for projects, right? So if they give you the content that tags you need, then you will just play a few reptiles over the course of the game, or because you have some sunbather or whatever. So. But yeah, Dwarvin, you wanted to say something.
No, yeah, no, you already said what I was gonna say.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, obviously, as you can see, the majority still prefers Aviary by far. So, but it's rising, and I hope the reptile house meta is one of those. And I still, we need a reptile that gives like in reptile house like the emu. So I don't know.
Yeah, I would love to see that. That would
Yeah.
be such a sick card.
I mean, Matthias,
Do you think
if you're
it
listening.
should- do you think it should cost more than 18 then? If it's just better?
I mean, okay. The thing is, like, every
No, because it would fit itself. It would,
Yeah,
it would be
right.
better because it fits itself.
I think so
Yeah.
too.
No, I think if they would add an emu for the reptile house, I think it shouldn't be a reptile because that would be like it should be a sea animal or something.
Yeah, maybe I could see
No,
that.
it should be one of those sea turtles, which is
Yeah, they're so bad anyway. But
No,
okay,
the sea turtles are great, but the fucked up thing about the sea turtle is you don't have to put them next to water.
yeah.
And
I mean,
that's just messed up, right?
it's animal cruelty for sure. Like you can put them
Yeah.
next to rock if you put them to reptile house, right? It's a bit sad, but
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, the fact that it's even allowed.
yeah, call Peter, I guess. But I mean, do
Yeah.
you guys think there should be a fish that places a small aquarium?
No,
No.
because you already have it with no build. You already have
Yeah.
access to them. Why would
Yeah,
you
true. Okay.
place more?
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. All right, America or Africa partner zoo. Obviously, also very contextual, but like I mean, sometimes you just default to Asia partner zoo if you want the upgrade, right? And just I don't know, just need some partner zoo. So let's say Asia is gone, you already have it, or opponent took it. You need to default the partner zoo. Would you take America or Africa? I guess that's like how I would interpret the question.
I don't even remember this being a question, but
I thought
gone
about
up,
it, then I'd put Americas.
I gone up on Africa a lot, so if I would answer it now, I would say Africa.
Yeah, you did answer Africa. I answered America. I mean, it's interesting because I think on old streams you often even said that you prefer Europe to Africa, which I think is like nobody would agree with this anymore. I mean, it's a very long time.
Down a bit, but I still think it's yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think Africa has really risen in the estimation of all. And I think like I voted America, but I think if I could do it again, I would probably vote Africa.
Oh, I'm sorry. Doesn't America have the best animal in the game?
Yes, of course. Okay, good point. Good point. I retract what I said. America for Galapagos.
You have to commit to the bit now.
Yeah,
so,
yeah,
so you're
okay.
like locked into saying
Yeah,
Americas.
that's fair. Okay, yeah. I actually did not think about the Galapagos value, but okay, it swayed me back to America.
Yup.
But
Yeah, Galapagos is pretty good.
yeah, but I mean Africa, like I guess like people value hippo a little bit more. Just like
Oh,
I mean, are there then that many bad Africa animals? I don't think so, right? Like cheetah is bad, ostrich is bad, I
Nile
guess.
crocodile is such a niche one, but
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, but Nile crocodile is good. Like it's niche, sure. It's like
Yeah, it's not.
But,
It's niche, but it's not. Yeah.
I mean, if it's playable, it's so efficient. So, whereas America, like muskox is definitely pretty awful, I would say. Actually, no. I mean, I guess America is actually also pretty good. I don't know. It's just that Europe sucks so much.
Turns out the game is well balanced.
Yeah.
Whoever could have thought.
No, I mean,
Pretty crazy.
Europe animals are just absolute garbage. But I don't know.
Whoa!
what type of animals you said?
European animals are
Are you
just
crazy?
they're super bad. I mean, I guess you could also ask like Europe or Australia partners with like not marine worlds, but in base. And I think Australia is just better.
No, wait, what?
What? It is. I think so. Like how many good European animals are there even in the game except eagle?
The hypnosis,
Yeah.
the perception birds,
So overrated.
the
All of
aviary
them.
bird, dude, like
All of them are so overrated, mate. Unreal.
no. The stout. And the
Yeah,
stout ones in chat?
okay. Yeah, okay. This one is good.
Let's see. Like Eurasian brown bear, great. Wolf, like might arguably be a better release than secretary bird.
Okay, but I mean,
Eurasian lynx, pretty good. Badger, fantastic.
bro,
Stout, great.
now you're
He's
just
listing every Europe.
yeah,
He's
man.
listing every Europe.
Ibex, the only one with double rock icon, the only animal with double rock icon.
Yeah, man.
Adder, eagle, stork, flamingo, and
Ba-
double perception.
Glowworm.
in other words, it's just eagle.
Like there's a lot. Unfortunately, there's a lot of reptiles in Europe, which brings them
Yeah.
down a bit, I guess.
No, there's literally the same amount of reptiles. They're just all small, which
Yeah.
makes them better.
Yeah, but not if you're building your stupid reptile house.
All right, this was all. Oh, also this was also discussed very lengthy in our Discord. Do you want to
It is
shield?
just objectively in game.
Was this a question?
Yeah, it was. I mean, I don't know what you answered, but I mean, knowing how you play, you should answer endgame, no?
Yeah.
You did answer endgame. So did I.
But I mean that's just the fact.
I think so too.
I don't remember it being a question.
Yeah, I mean, you don't remember a lot of things, but I mean, it's as you can see, it's very close. Obviously, of course, very contextual again, but I don't know.
It literally is just in game because the question, like, literally the most relevant thing is bonuses. Would I take a GST if it had 2 endgame shields versus, like, would I play an early GST if it had 2 endgame shields over 1 appeal, 1 conservation, 1 endgame? The answer is no. 'Cause the conservation is important.
Absolutely. You wouldn't play a sponsor that gives 2 endgame shields? I think would be crazy.
No,
good.
I'd play it, but it would be worse because half the time you play GST, you hit 2 CP and you get an upgrade or a worker.
I mean for
literally- it's literally-
DST it would be worse. Not
It
winning
would be
that.
worse.
Yeah, but
And
I mean,
therefore, and why would I literally the most impactful part getting the 2, 5, and 8 bonuses? Why would that not be one of the major factors
Okay,
in
but
deciding?
let's make a thought experiment here. So if you had the option to after 2 CP to get every CP you get from there on out as an endgame shield or in-game
As an
shield,
in-game shield, because then I would
No.
get 5 and 8.
how would you ever lose if you get it as an endgame?
yeah, I think so too.
Like how do you ever beat like 40 endgame shields? Or
Because
maybe
you
not 40,
crossed
but
earlier. You just crossed earlier and you missed 5 and you just crossed earlier. It doesn't do anything. It only matters if it goes really long and then you win. But like half the time games don't go long anymore. Like we're not in that zone, you know? We're not at that
yeah, but
stage.
what about the other half of the time?
Yeah. Also, honestly, there are a lot of games I feel that where you just cross into a losing into a loss basically because the opponent has so much like end games. It happens
Yeah,
Not all the time, but
like
quite often.
my emu match against Darthel, you know, I doubled
True.
evil. Like I thought about it a lot. Like there's no way I can beat his endgames.
Yeah. I think
Even during the game, there was no way I could beat his endgames.
it just puts your opponent on the clock, right? And often, obviously, we play so fast.
Wait, no. Okay, thought experiment. If you remove the most important part of getting in-game shields, end-game shields would be better. Wait, what? No. What is this? What is this thought experiment? Thought experiment. If in-game shields weren't good, would you take end-game shields?
Yeah. Fair.
That's the thought experiment. Okay, I don't hear it.
Yeah.
What is this?
Yeah, but like even in the late game, let's say you are past 10 CP, you still prefer the in-game shield, right? Because it makes you cross faster.
Let's say you're past the point where in-game shields have their main usage. Would you prefer end-game shields? Yeah, wait, yeah, but that doesn't
Yeah.
change anything. I don't
Yeah,
care.
okay, but that's
Doesn't matter.
but that's the latter half of the game, no? So, I mean,
No,
it's,
but after that point, they're not significantly different. Therefore, you should consider the part where they
Well,
are.
you
different.
Oh,
don't have to
they are.
shout. You don't have to shout, please.
yeah.
Where you get the bonuses. This is a I don't know.
But I
Why
do
would you?
But I think endgame shields are actually significantly better the latter half of the game. Like, I would prefer them
Agreed.
by far.
Agreed.
If you're not, well, I don't know. If endgame shields didn't exist and they helped me end like 2 turns earlier, and they didn't, and so I didn't get outscaled by some crazy endgame like Rhino Eagle combo. I don't know. I feel like I'd still prefer I feel like most games now are tempo games. Like even after 10 CP, like even in that case, I don't know if I don't know if I agree with you. Like, I don't know.
Does the current arena champion wanna chime in here? Because right now there's two arena wins to 1, right? But if the current one has a different opinion, it's 2-2.
I mean, I can talk what Sam voted, right? Sam voted for endgame. You see?
Ah, yep. Then it's 3-1.
Well, yeah, but having
Actually,
my opinion is more correct.
Wait,
A wild Sam appeared.
Silence. Hold on.
what I actually wanted to vote was it's a completely stupid discussion, and they're exactly the same.
So true.
That's fair, but I mean, you gotta do it for the content, right? Come on.
It's a pretty stupid question.
It is, but come on. It's still kind of fun. I mean, we've been talking about it for like 10 or 15 minutes now, so.
All I'm saying is the populace agrees with me. 57%. Look at me go.
Oh my god, yeah, okay. I mean, doesn't it hurt you that you're not?
Democracy.
But don't you
Don't
like
you
being?
love
I thought you like being a contrarian, so I don't know.
No, yeah, but I like being right more.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, last one. Based on Marine Worlds. I mean, we don't have to ask what you voted for, Eddie, right?
Don't remember.
Marine World.
But
I think I put Marine Worlds.
You did?
I thought I put Marine Worlds.
Oh yeah, you did. Yeah, I put base, but I maybe voting Marine Worlds if I play it more often.
Like, I think that's the issue with Marine Worlds. The hate Marine Worlds has got, and people just haven't played it, and people don't like variance, I suppose. I hate variance. Like, Marine Worlds is a lot more luck-based, but there's also a higher skill cap. I mean, it does add a lot.
I think if we remove the action cards or just balance them better, I would prefer Marine Worlds by far.
I don't think the action cards is that big of a issue.
I mean, it's basically just the sponsors being so good and the social ones being so bad.
Yeah, I mean, it's a slight issue, but I think the biggest variance thing about Marine Worlds is, like, when you get the fish uni, either you get a great reefer or you get a completely dead card.
Yeah, it's also
It's like,
yeah.
It's like the Hollywood Hills.
Yeah, I guess.
It's like really annoying when you take the fish uni, you have like a sweet reef.
It's really annoying that when I draw from deck, I have the chance to get a really good card or a really bad card. Pretty messed up.
That's not the same thing, though.
Why not? Why is it different?
Because it's basically like playing an ancestral recall versus a demonic tutor.
So true. Yeah, I agree.
No one understands what this is.
Vega would agree with me, you know?
Yeah.
But I mean, I think it's interesting that
it is really just like playing an ancestral recall versus a demonic tutor.
But I mean,
exactly the same.
Yeah, ancestral recall is a pretty good card, you know? Some even say it's better than demonic tutor.
Let's stick to Ark, guys.
True. I have no idea what you're talking about, by the way.
Yeah, but I mean, I think it's interesting how like already 1/3 voted for Marine Worlds, when I think probably like half of the people who voted have probably like played less than 10 games of Marine Worlds on BGA. Like maybe in real life a few, but I think most people have not played Marine Worlds a lot. So those who have played Marine Worlds probably prefer it. That's why I would like conclude out of
Well,
this.
I picked it because I like new things.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I think it's fair to say that Marine Worlds will come to next arena season, so we'll get a better picture of what people think about it. But yeah. All right, the last section. Questions about the Emu Cup. So
Oh,
we asked
baby.
everyone about the winner. Who do you think got the most votes?
Me.
Me, obviously.
Everybody voting for me. Okay. I think
Well,
let's say a
because-
serious answer. Serious
Yeah.
answer.
Of the meme, because
Yeah.
there's a meme that I would always do.
yeah.
You would just vote me.
I
as a-
think
as a
actually,
kid.
I think people voted for dwarvin because people are pretty stupid. So, yeah,
Okay, so I think
fair point.
if you look at the results, there will be some surprising stuff. So dwarvin got the most votes. How many percent of the so overall 8 people got votes. How many percent of the of all votes do you think dwarvintime got?
69.
70%. 70%.
No, 69.
Okay, I actually don't know, but it was larger than 50%.
Wait, what the fuck? Oh my god,
Yes.
what is this?
I already said this.
Outplayed.
Dwarvin, you're gonna love the results, and your
Outplayed.
ego is gonna be so high after this. But here it is. You're recognized by your peers. You are the favorite to win the whole thing. That's it.
So true. I definitely
How
didn't
is that
get
true?
Panda in the last one.
You have like 40 less P-Kilo than me. You are half the pieces I won.
Yeah, but what's your current?
I
elo?
mean,
Riddle
yeah,
me this.
I
Riddle
think,
me this, Batman.
okay, honestly, I do think you're more of a favorite than me going into it, but like the crazy thing is Panda is second. That's kind of what I reacted on.
Oh, no, that makes sense. He's the reigning champion.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Yeah. No, I mean,
Yeah, but
I'll be honest. I don't think I should be second. Like, I think I should get some votes, I guess, because I mean, I still have also pretty high peak rating. Usually finish like high in arena, won the last ones. I guess give me 1 or 2 votes would be fine. I think 6 is too much, but hey, what can I say?
yeah,
Glad to see some fellow Monkey Do fans though.
Yeah, right. I think it's really impressive. Like, he is really respected, right? I mean, he took basically a break for like nearly a year.
Wait, is this Dark Horse as well? No.
No, this is only winner. Only winner.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put him as the winner. I was a fan.
Spoiler alert: I did put him as my Dark Horse.
Yeah, that's true.
But if he has 4 votes, maybe he's not the Dark Horse even.
Yeah, I guess, right? I mean, I think it's also interesting how low the spread is. So that only 8 people got votes. I thought like more people would be more like adventurous. Like, for example, nobody voted for, I don't know, like Rudas or Boxer or Employee or, you know?
Employee?
I feel like the people like employees good, but he kind of got trashed in the last Emu Cup, so people are like, I don't really want to do that, even though he is really good.
I think the problem
Right.
is,
I think Employee is okay, but the issue is he just tilts too much.
yeah, I think like
Yeah.
I think in pure ability he could win it, but can he really go through through a best of series without like tilting when he loses one game? I think this is like my biggest issue.
I don't think in true ability he would be able to win it, but like he's a
Oh.
good player. It's a nice guy.
I think he can.
Okay.
I actually
But
value Employee.
I don't think he's skillful enough to win it.
This is so toxic.
I mean, we can. No,
I'm telling you the truth.
I mean, we can be
From
honest,
my
right? But I honestly
Yeah.
believe that Employee has the skill to win. I think I rate his ability actually extremely highly. I just think like tilting is one problem, and also like he is still like too much stuck to the traditional meta. Like he probably just misses some optimal no build 2 CP worker lines, which can hold him back a little bit. But I think the thing is, I think the number of people who can win it is actually higher than people would think. Like, who would have expected me to win it last time? Probably not many people except myself. So like, the variance is high enough that even if you're slightly worse than the best player, you can still win it, like on
To be
merit.
fair, you kind of upped the what is it? You kind of upped the amount of games. The variance is like is definitely gonna matter less. Here.
Less, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna say like
I mean, the playoffs is still, or is it a losers bracket in playoffs?
Yeah.
There's a losers bracket, and the final is a best
Oh.
of 7. And the final is a best.
Oh,
I mean, it's not the true best of 7, right? Like the player from the winners bracket starts with a 1-0 advantage. So
I
it's
mean,
like
that is no, it's a true best of 7.
I guess no, yeah.
But I was gonna say something.
What? You were gonna say something?
Yeah, I don't remember what.
But you were gonna say something.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
It was pretty good insights, but I can't recall.
But
Oh,
I
I had an amazing insight, but
just think it's so wild that Dwarvin got 28 votes and the next one got 6. Like such a huge gap. Like it's actually unreal. And I mean, JD,
outplayed.
yeah, I mean, JD, you voted for Dwarvin. I also voted for you, Dwarvin. So we can't talk. Like we also contributed to this, but
Yeah, come on. This is really your fault. And it
Okay,
would have been
so-
29 if you let me vote for myself. But,
yeah.
Can we talk about who's not on the list and should be on the list, and also why Alice and 50 Gross is on the list? Because I don't even know who that is. No offense.
I mean, Alice got a vote by I think SQR, who's like also Chinese. So I guess it was a vote for like his compatriot.
Yeah.
I mean,
So-
I do think Alice.
And they probably know more about Alice's gameplay than we
Yeah.
do. So that
I do think
they're
Alice is very good though. Like I don't know if they can win it, but I do think Alice
Oh
is
my
very good.
god! This 50 guy, I have never seen him before. He's 8th in Elo. He's almost 800.
Bro,
Yeah.
I mean, his peak is 770, I think, and he was second in Ark Nova.
I never even played him.
And he's higher than you, by the way.
That's not. Come on, who isn't?
You?
Soon I will be again. Don't you worry.
Oh wait, I was just referring to JD, but I realized it could refer to both people in the chat. So
I'm actually in a turn-based game against 50 Rush right now. So
so
Let's see how
we
this
will
goes.
see.
I-
We will see.
It's just crazy. I never heard of him. I never played him.
I mean, he's mostly been playing turn-based, but he also plays real-time. He's like me,
Yeah,
and
but I've been playing a lot of turn-based as well, right?
yeah, but you don't play fast turn-based, right?
4 moves per day is my fastest, I think.
Yeah, that's not fast. Fast is like 12 or 24. Like I think
It's a bit fast.
I think 50 Grosh is like me and Rudas. Like both of us play both fast turn-based and real time, and I guess Boxer also. So
Who voted on 50?
I think it was Extra Zen.
Let me
It
see.
was a French player. But I mean, I like the votes which are not like, yeah, it's gonna be Dwarven or JD or Sam. Also, by the way, can you talk about
To
how
be
Dar?
fair, I feel like most of those would be the dark horse vote, right?
Yeah, but I mean, by the way, can you also talk how Darcel actually got 4 votes despite being like sub 700 for like, I don't know, half a year. I mean,
To
I'm not.
be
So,
fair,
I think it's fair. I think it's
Darcy
fair.
was, Emu Cup.
yeah, he still got it for sure.
Yeah,
Like,
and I mean, he's supposed to be an arena winner unless he got sniped by a 1300 player that took 60 minutes on his turns.
Yeah, true. I mean, I also
So-
think it's deserved. It's like it just shows
yeah,
like people.
I mean, Darcy is probably the most underrated player out there.
maybe
Like,
maybe he is the
obviously,
dark
I'm a good friend to Darcel, but like extremely underrated.
So true.
Unfairly.
Yeah, I mean, it shows that people don't put too much emphasis on like current rating. Like both me and UID and Darcel are below 700 right now, and still got a lot of votes. And I mean, guess we are usually above 700, at least. Like maybe not Darcel, but us too. Like,
What? No.
oh, maybe not you, but
It was like 815 days ago or something.
yeah, right. Same with me. So yeah,
But yeah, like I can see Darcel.
I could
being
see him
up there.
winning. Yeah. As I said, I'm just surprised that no one voted for like Rudas or Boxer, who also have a very high peak, right? And I could see them winning it. Like,
Okay,
No.
let's see. Let's see who's not on the list and should be on this list.
I mean, we can also just look at peak elo or something like this if you want to and see who's missing. But I mean, I guess we don't have all the time for this. Let's move on to the dark horse.
I like my dark horse pick.
I
I'm a
love my
fan.
dark horse pick, but I guess it might not even be a dark horse.
I think you put. Did you put Monkey, right? I think
Yeah.
Dwarven, you put Blanket probably, or who?
No, I put Duyan Xiao.
Oh, you put Cow. Oh yeah,
Cow,
okay, yeah, okay, yeah, okay. I put Dugong Enjoyer. Yeah. So about the votes, like some of them will be surprising. So first of all, like how do you interpret Dark Horse? A lot of people I think voted is interpreted is like if like who would be my second favorite to win. Yeah, so there will be a lot of people getting dark horse votes who are also like high on the favorites list. So I guess they shouldn't really count. But so these are the results. Or maybe people just wanted to like disrespect JD, like troll him.
Wait,
But-
wait, who put me for dark horse?
Yeah, as I said, like
Wait.
I think people just
What
got
the-
like this would be my second favorite. Like if my favorite doesn't win it, then this would be my second option. You know?
I think people are just kidding.
Yeah,
when they
maybe
put
also.
me.
Like so, I would
Like they're funny, you know.
I would ignore all the people who have appeared, like who have gotten more than one vote in the winner's poll. So I mean, Doocy obviously got a lot of votes. Blanket Addict, Port Guard. I think all were very good shouts. Yeah. Oh yeah, Cow also got 2 votes. Yeah, and those with 1, that's quite a few more. Yeah. I think I predicted that Maro is going to hit Master during the Emu Cup, so I didn't vote for him as a dark horse, but I could see him do very well.
I can see that. Yeah,
Apart from this, yeah, I mean,
he has some good games, right?
yeah, I think Maro. I mean, despite having such a bad teacher, I think he's become quite good. Yeah. Also, I think Randall.
I've
good
never
shout.
seen Maro play, so I can't speak. Oh, speaking of dark horses,
Yeah, but I mean, like, yeah. I think Randall is actually. I know that Randall is like is pretty humble or like has low expectations for himself, but I think he could actually. It's someone who could actually like get to a level where he can literally just win the whole thing. Like, I genuinely believe that. Like, he usually plays extremely well against good players, and yeah, I could see him go very far.
sure.
Interesting. Yeah, I agree with that.
I think the issue with the Randall is he has too much of a real life.
True.
Yeah, like a demanding job and kids and stuff.
Okay, but I mean, like, Boosie also has a kid, Boxer has a kid. Like, I don't know, you can have kids and still.
Where's Grim? Where's Grim?
True.
We need Grim for a dark horse.
He is the true dark horse.
That's true.
But okay,
In the truest sense of the word. Yeah.
Big Grim fan here.
Yeah, I'm a huge Grim fan. Did you know he got one of the fastest games?
being
yeah.
coached by you two. Yeah.
No, alone.
no,
without any help.
no. There was
Alone
no help
without
there.
any help.
Like
Yeah.
I didn't help him at least. I don't know if Doran did, but I assume not.
I didn't help him. I clearly remember
No,
that.
exactly.
That's fair. That's fair.
Like, it was all him.
All right. Okay, let's go through the last items and then finish this up because we're like at the 2-hour mark now already. I think, which is fine.
Yeah,
I think
see,
it's 2:20.
Yeah, I mean it's still a shorter video than you explaining what the Emu Cup is,
Yeah,
right?
true.
So-
I mean, we're gonna go timestamps. And everything. I think it's an interesting video. So, we'd ask.
Yeah, why did you gather the three of us and expect us not to talk
Yeah,
for 2 hours?
True.
I don't want to tell you.
Okay, so how many eagles per game? So the two options were more or fewer than one eagle per game. I actually don't know what the stats are.
On
like
average, or
on average, yeah.
I think I might have said under. I think, but I don't know.
Yeah, most people did, but I actually don't know the stats about it. It's like how many eagles are played per game. I feel like around 1 seems kind of accurate. Like,
yeah, I would say. All right, is it only eagles or does it include thunder?
only eagles. Only eagles.
Yeah, then it's under.
Yeah, then I would say under.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, this was kind of random. Okay, shortest game. I think the options were like less than 21. Like 21 is the record right now by BDW, right? So the options were like less than 21, 21, 22, 23, 24, and more than 24. I don't know what you guys voted for. I don't remember either what I voted for.
I don't remember either.
Yeah, okay. So I voted 23, Dwarvin voted 24, and you voted 24. Okay. Yeah, 24 was the most popular option.
I voted 24, but I feel like it could definitely be faster.
I think it will
With
be
blanket here,
it's
clearly
true.
faster.
I think it will be faster. I mean, so the last Emu Cup, the fastest game was 25 turns. But since then, of course, we've become better. The meta has become faster. And also, last Emu Cup was like 150-ish games. And this one will be like 750 or so. So much more. I would be surprised, honestly, like, if it's not 23 or less. Like, at least one game, right? Like, 1 out of 700 won't be 23 turns, I think. Must be.
Yeah, I was really conservative in my estimates here. I think I put 24, but like, I definitely see it going way lower.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we're going to break the record. Like, less than 21 seems like.
Yeah, sub 21, because the players are too good to play sub 21 and win.
Yeah.
I feel like, because like the good cards will be denied.
Yeah, I think so.
Because a lot of the fast games, our opponent helps you break when they shouldn't, and they help.
Yeah, I agree. I think like 22 to 24 will probably. No, 22 is also so fast. I think it will be 23 or 24, but I mean, who knows? Maybe 22. And we literally only had like, I don't know, 5 or 6 22 turns games like that we know of. So I don't know. And high score. Like one troll person who was also here in voice chat voted for 100 plus. Like, KD, do you want to explain yourself?
Yeah, you need 100 plus to finish the game. Otherwise, the game doesn't end. Like, it doesn't end even if the deck runs out.
What?
No, he said that one troll person voted 100 plus.
100. 180. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of games, right?
Yeah, but 180. Like, I don't
This
know.
is like
It's not that much.
you know that question: who would win every Pokemon or 1 trillion lions? And then the argument for the lions is that there's a lot of lions. It feels like that. This is just that.
Yeah. I mean, if it's gonna happen, then credit to you, because I think if someone's gonna do it, it's gonna be you, JD. But
Yeah, I will make it happen if it's not gonna happen.
he makes the prediction just so he can like fulfill it himself by
Yeah.
calling out some guy.
Yeah, obviously.
nah, I mean, 180 is crazy. I mean, also it would have to be commercial or Silver Lake, I guess. So, I guess maybe Hollywood Hills if you have like 1,000 end games. But
I mean, it could be any map.
I think
nah.
it's most likely on HH. I think HH is the most likely. I'm not gonna lie.
What the highest score last? What map was that?
And the last, I actually don't know the map. I know the highest score was 163 or so.
Oh no, it wasn't geographical something. Because
I-
it was me
Oh,
versus.
yeah. It was you with the sport card on Geozu. Yeah.
Yeah. Because he played like
Clearly,
only Geo
Geo-
in the group stage.
Yeah.
Guys,
But I
it's
mean-
confirmed.
I mean, you literally had cable car and aquarium and diversity researcher. So like,
Yeah, but
I
it
don't
was
know.
Geo, so.
Yeah.
All I'm hearing is outplayed.
Yeah, I guess.
How am I outplayed? I won the game.
No, you did outplay. You were outplaying.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was
But
complimenting
I think 170
Yeah,
will
I'm
already be
just
hard.
unused to you complimenting me, but thank you. Do you want to like make out or something?
Whoa!
Oh.
No, I'm just asking.
I'm actually under 16 years old, so this is actually messed up.
Ooh.
I mean,
FBI
it's legal in
open
Sweden.
up.
It's legal in Sweden.
Okay, guys, we're getting
I'm
to territory.
okay.
I think it's time. I think it's time to wrap up the video.
crazy
That's it. This was the last item anyway. That's it. We're
Alright.
gone. We're done. We're done.
Me and
getting
Doran gonna go and make out.
Yeah,
We're
we're gonna.
watching.
They're gonna be busy. So yeah, I think that's it. Thanks guys for bearing with us. Thanks to you, JD, Dwarvin, for yapping for so long.
Thank you for inviting me.
And thanks for all those who in Discord. I think we have quite some people just.
This
having,
is a party.
Yeah, I didn't expect this at all, but yeah, I guess.
Wait, how many people are on the call right now? I can't see it.
Must be like 10 or more. I don't know. Quite a lot.
It's crazy how this will be more than the views you actually get on the video.
Yeah, blah blah blah. It's 9. Okay. But yeah, thanks to everyone for listening. And we're gonna upload this soon. And yeah, Saturday, February 1st, Emu Cup kickoff stream. Tune in. It will be me versus Sam. He's just hitting a new peak elo, so yeah, gotta humble him a little bit, right? So yeah, see you guys.